please.
Hey, can't you just tell me what's for breakfast?
Nigga, please.
Introducing the tasty new breakfast cereal that's so nutty and crunchy, you'll say,
Hey, Joey, this is some good cereal. What is it? Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Nigga, please.
Packed with vitamins, but so tasty, even kids will say,
Oh, nigga, please.
a high-fiber blend of 7 all-natural grains, oats, barley, and almonds, deep-fried and coated with a sugary bargaining sauce. From the makers of Cracker Ass Cracks.
All right, now, here's a big moment. The big reunion at my birthday of Bon Jovi. Yeah! Bon Jovi and the rest of our band.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Stay
morning, everybody. What's happening? Yeah. Hey now. Good morning. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Good morning. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Dig deep down from Planet X, yeah? Hey now. Here's me. I do a great job on this song. That's me.
You're whispering.
Well, it hurt after a while. It hurts to yell. Does this turn you on, Robin, when you hear me in my rock and roll glory?
I don't think this is really your genre.
Yeah.
I think you're more of a subtle show tune.
Show tune. I'm great with the show tunes. Robin, I see you in the evening, and you look so beautiful. I can't believe what I see.
This is your forte.
Wow.
All right, turn this crap off.
How about, I go to the place, I go to the place.
Now, that's a good song.
Play.
Play.
That was my favorite part of that. I go to the play.
Well, I was trying, dude.
That was good stuff. Come on.
Robin. Oh, a cold morning.
Oh, boy.
Only to see you warming my heart. My love. You smile at me and I shine inside.
Why are they giving Robert Goulet all those parts?
Robin. My sweet sunshine. How many days have you looked across at me through the glass, stared into my eyes, and made me realize my one true love? Robin, your name is like a bird.
Wow.
Robin, you never look away when I see you. Every morning, every evening, 24 hours a day. Thinking of you, my dear, your breasts, your eyes, your lips, your hair, it makes me feel as if I'm truly alive.
See, I know his strong point.
Laughter.
This man was meant for the Broadway.
Laughter, Robin. To see you smile, to feel your skin, to touch you, I see that you are the one for me. Robin, put your hand in my lap, Robin. No, it will be exciting as hell.
Oh, dear.
Yes, my dear.
Oh, my.
How's that, Robin?
There you go.
He could do it all. He could write the play or the musical. He could perform it. He could direct it.
That's my big number. It's called Robin.
Then you go right into Breathe Deep, Galleries of Gloom.
Hey, Artie, you're good. You could be in the play.
It's my Vincent Price.
You know, the radio business is so hard. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and it feels like I'm alone. Working. Just going to work can be such a drag. Say what you will. We all have to earn our daily bread, Robin. But what does it mean? All right, enough of that.
I can see it. Howard Stern, the musical.
And every night it changes. The audience yells up topics.
Double A's head just exploded.
Every day I work with the same people. And I realize one thing. Casey's a fag. He's gay. His muscular body is a waste. No woman will ever enjoy it because he's a big homo fag. Do you remember when he dyed his hair, Robin? Look at his hair. He's a fudge packer. A fudge packer. A white cracker. A retarded slacker. His big fag hair gave him away. I love this song.
You're freestyling show tune.
I think there's a lot of potential here.
Costume changes.
Where's David Merrick?
I'll bet my knuckle would fit in a small place. But I'm not that way. Casey, you big homo. Dan Marino's ass is on your mind. That's just not right. It's just not okay. You're right, Robin. Show tunes.
Jesus.
This is where you shine.
He'd like to kill a dog. He has killed a dog.
He's working his way up to
people. He killed his girlfriend's puppy, Casey Armstrong. Armstrong, say it soft in a whisper. Armstrong. Say it loud. Armstrong.
And then there should be an incredible ovation. Yes.
Thank you.
Encore.
Yes, Double A.
Hey, what's going on with today's show?
Double A's like, what happened at stuff
What's
about...
happened here?
What are you talking about? I'm doing a show
I don't understand. Who's in on the show today? Some big homos in there?
You know you'd be right up front if we went to Broadway.
Dude, you'd be right there, you little fruit. Double A. You know, if you ever go to Broadway, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, it's not any better than what you just did.
Absolutely, no. I'm telling you.
It's the same crap. It's the same junk.
Phantom of the Opera, any of them.
I took my daughters to Thoroughly Modern Millie about 6 months ago, and it was like, I'm sitting there bored out of my gourd, because that's what they're doing. Like Modern Millie comes on, I have to type my letter, type my letter.
Jesus.
And I'm like, what the hell is this?
Just type the letter.
Yeah, but I took my daughters because they're into theater and show tunes and all that stuff. And I was just like bored out of my friggin' mind. I like plays. I mean, I'll go see a play.
That's what I do. I love the plays.
Yeah. But
singing at every moment.
I'm sitting there and I'm going, they're just making this stuff up. I know they're freestyling.
Yeah, they don't have to really remember words.
It's just not right.
Yo, I'm going to freestyle.
No.
Can we get back to the Howard Stern show and talk about hot frauds, please?
I'm doing a musical. And you sit there and like it. Double A. You sit there listening every day. Double A. And you comment, this is good, this is bad. I like this bit, I don't like that. What gives you the right to judge me. You're a lonely guy. You sit by your phone playing with your bone every day. You want my girlfriend, Beth, but you do not date. Tell the truth, you're not just an A, you're double A, double A. There you go, dude. You're in the play.
Into it.
Not single, double.
Not a single A,
That's
a
funny.
double A. You have young boys
Just
buried in your
one A.
basement. Double A. All right.
Hey, speaking of dates, hook me up with that Nikki Ziering dial date.
I knew he'd be calling in.
Dudes, when we do Nikki Ziering Dial-A-Date,
Don't you think you have to do something special to get into that?
You listen to this. We had a meeting yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and we figured out how we're going to do it.
Okay.
And you're going to love this.
What is it?
All right. I'm not sure how many guys yet. I'm either going to pick 3 guys or 5 guys. That seems to sound right to me.
Okay.
Okay. You know how everybody wants Nikki Ziering. She's super hot.
Now.
All right, listen to this. Each guy gets to go into the green room alone with her for 2 minutes. They're mic'd. They rap to her. Say whatever they want to her. We listen in. A group of women, including yourself, Robin, get to evaluate how they did, give them a score, and then America will vote.
Ah!
The one, and we'll even hear who Nikki wants.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. America will vote.
America will tell her who she's going to date.
That's right. Do you love that?
I love it.
Great.
America says.
Nikki, you're wrong.
Nikki's wrong.
Nikki Ziering acts.
So you will. Should I be one of the dudes that get a shot at the green
What would you?
room?
All right, let me hear what you
Have you got
say.
any kind of rap
You
at
have
all?
no rap. I've heard your rap. Let me hear. Okay, I'm Nikki Ziering. What are you going to say to me?
Dude, I don't know, man.
You're gonna. You think you're gonna
listen,
get
when I know
somebody?
that I'm one of the dudes, trust me, I'll come up with something.
Double A, use your standard line of, can I stare at you?
Do you mind if I look at you over here in the
Can
corner?
I just be in the studio and look at you?
Can I see your feet? What are you going to say? Go ahead. After what's going on, what are you going to do?
Let's see. You come. You always flatter them with, sweet words. You tell them how beautiful she
No, that's what you do with me. What are you going to do with her? All right, goodbye.
You're terrible. You're a loser.
I say, pretend I'm Nikki. He's like, you're putting me on the spot.
He's got time to write it down.
What do you think that room is going to be like?
You're going to sing to her.
Different story, dude. Let me get a shot at that.
You must look at Nikki Ziering in the eye and say something to her. Sing back to me what you'd say to her.
I tell her how beautiful she is.
Wow. Nikki, I have a gun.
Go out with me, or I'll kill you.
Everyone who calls in has to sing today.
It's a musical show.
It's a musical show.
Nikki, my dreams are sunk. Get in my trunk.
If you scream, I will stab you. That's it, bro. No, I don't know exactly how we're going to pick the dudes. You know. We'll figure it out, but it's going to be good.
Hey, Howard, happy birthday. All
right, brother.
Take care.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's not single A. That's double A.
That's double A, not single A.
I knew he was going to get confused when he turned the show on this morning.
Yeah, we knew he couldn't handle it. Anyway, we got a big show for you today. A lot of stuff. That dude from the Jets is going to call in, too.
Okay.
Yeah, that chick, Emma Caulfield's going to come in from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I just figured she should come in because I think she's super attractive.
Yeah, I can't remember her name on the show.
She plays like a demon.
Yeah, she's Xander's ex-girlfriend
Right.
now.
Maybe I'll sing to her.
Yeah, you have to.
I'll sing to the Jet. Remember the musical Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode?
Yeah.
It was the worst.
She seemed to be really into it,
Yeah.
though. I think she considers herself a bit of a singer, like a Broadway show tune type girl.
She said, I read an interview, she's a music and theater major in college.
Because she looked really into it.
Yeah.
Oh, you should challenge her to a freestyle.
It was so stupid.
It was the worst episode.
The worst episode. Yeah. Even I like Lion King and stuff, but they all do that.
Yeah.
I'm a little lion.
If they say 3 words, you're lucky.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, you want to have a laugh, go to the web. Lord of the Anal Rings is on there.
What?
Yeah. The Lord of the Anal Rings. You can have a picture. You can download a picture of Lord of the Anal Rings on howardstern.com.
He made the web?
Yes. He's on the web. Lord of the Anal Rings.
We had a big photo shoot yesterday.
Yeah. Show Robin the picture of the Lord of the Anal Rings. There he is. Can you see that?
They must have disconnected my monitor.
You're lucky.
I can't see.
Put it on that big screen so she can see.
There's no big screen.
No.
I can't see that.
There it is.
I have no angle on it.
Oh, you don't?
No.
What did we make a screen set up so Robin can't see any of the screens?
It's supposed to be in here, but now they've disconnected everything.
So what about that one behind you?
I can't see that. There's a big thing here.
Oh. Anyway, there's the Lord of the Anal Rings.
Jesus.
You what?
We have another monitor coming for Robin today.
Somebody had done something. All right, show me the picture. Oh, there he is.
It's the Lord of the Anal Rings.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't that great?
It doesn't look like he won anything.
Well, I mean, you never show emotion as a lord.
Hey, Dan, you're on the air.
Hi, Dan. Hey, yeah, this is Dan. I'm on the air. It's 6:19 in the morning here in Batavia, New York. And all I want to say is I love your opera singing.
Thank you.
I went down to Broadway, and I was scared. I hugged my mom so tight.
Yeah.
You cannot get more gays there. Right? I just sat there. I'm like, come on.
Well, it's not like the gays are going to attack you, dude.
Funny.
Oh, I had no idea, though. Right?
Right.
So I'm going down there, and this is like probably 5 years ago. And it was Phantom of the Opera. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, we're going to the Phantom of the Opera. No big deal. Well, big deal to me. And I'm like, wow. They're like, people are hugging each other's asses. No big deal.
Storytelling is amazing. Guy was telling the world's most boring story of his trip to Broadway and then used the F word on top of it. I love radio because I can just hang up on boring people.
Thank goodness.
I can only do that at parties. I hate being trapped with boring people. Susan, hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey, now.
Am I on the air?
Yes, you are. Good morning.
Howard, are you done now with the Broadway thing, or should I just, tune away and come back later?
Susan.
God. Can I give you a hard
Pretty
time?
little Susan. I'm merely making a statement.
It's not going to be all day.
Critical Susan.
Can I...
You are a pig. You are a filthy little pig.
Oh, well, now I have to hang up. It's going to hurt.
Hang up the phone, who cares? Lose 30 pounds, you pig. You smelly whore.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesus.
That'll teach her.
Yeah, there's your musical. All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Next week, Jimmy Kimmel Dial-A-Date with Nikki Ziering, Martin Lawrence, The West Wing's Alison Janney, and Winfred's Money. All next week.
Big stars.
Big stars. All the big stars are coming out for the show. We'll be back right after these words with emails.
Listening to a man who provides boners to millions of listeners with lesbians, strippers, and flat-out whores. Howard Stern.
Here's Gary Garver with Phil Collins.
Phil, can I ask you a couple questions? 2 questions. Come on, Phil, please. Please.
On television, darling.
I know, but...
Great shot. Thank you very much.
2 questions. 2 questions. One question. Over here, guys. Phil, do you ever urinate in the shower?
That's the best you can do. The one time you get and ask me a question, none of your business.
Howard Stern Show.
He's an angry dude, that Phil Collins.
I go to the place, I go to the place.
Yeah, sing it, Artie.
I go to the place, I go to the place, I go to the place.
That wasn't the one you told Artie to be quiet on.
That was the one I couldn't get far enough from the mic.
Yeah, he was horrible.
So I had to leave.
He was ruining Microsoft.
5-hour rehearsal. All right, you can go home.
Yeah, because I'm so good. I don't want you messing me up.
You're messing up.
Oh, imagine how bad he is if he messed me up.
Jesus.
I I go to the place, I go to the place, I go to the place. Hey. All right.
That beat Corey Feldman.
It sure did, buddy.
Kicked his ass.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. Hello.
Oh, no.
Hello. Okay. We have a couple of show notes here that I must address first. Because these are some bits we want to get going. Number one, Stump the Bowie. We want to play again, but we want to find someone who's willing to go up against Bowie, test the musical knowledge, but also is willing to put up money against him and put up some nudity against him.
I see they have to bring someone.
Right.
If it's a male, or just be nude if it's a female.
Yeah.
Right?
So anybody who wants to play Stump the Bowie and thinks they're really good at
The
it.
stakes have gotten higher.
That's right. High stakes, dude. Also, we have a bit. Everyone knows Miss Howard Stern, the reigning Miss Howard Stern that we found in Vegas.
Yes.
Miss Howard Stern, we want to take her and Gary the retard and put them in a maze and see who can figure their way out faster.
Interesting.
So,
Can you find Miss Howard Stern?
We can find Miss Howard Stern, we can find Gary the retard. We can't find a maze.
Oh, that's the problem.
Somebody knows where there's a maze?
Reasonably close to New York City.
Yeah.
Why don't you see of Gary the retard and Miss Howard Stern, which one can find a maze first?
You can be there all year, though.
Yeah.
There's no maze in Central Park, huh? I'm shocked.
Yeah, I thought there was.
No, the whole thing is a big maze. I can't figure out how to get anywhere.
Yeah, try to get out of Central Park.
It's not bad. Put them both at, like, you know.
No, we need a maze. There's got to be a maze somewhere, you know.
Yeah, like in The Shining.
What were we just talking about? We had a million things.
Star Search is one of the things we were talking about.
I didn't watch Star Search last night. I forgot it was on. I'm sorry, because that's a train wreck of a show that you have to watch.
It was hysterical, because that Winona, or Naomi Judd,
the mother.
I can see why her daughter wouldn't even take her back after she got well.
How annoying is she?
She is horrible.
How do you like when there's a black contestant, she talks black?
Yeah, girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Baby girl.
She goes, girlfriend, you sparkle like that dress.
And baby girl, you are incredible. And then she says to Arsenio, you know, I told you that I was the one who would tell you if you need a breath mint. Well, who's going to tell her?
Right. Well.
And the other guy, that you know who's a weird judge, is Ben Stein. Everything relates back to something that happened like in 1971. Like one of the singers sang an Al Green song. Because it was very good. You know, I saw Al Green at the Roxy in 1972. He sang that song so well, he passed out on stage. I'll give you 3.
Yeah, I heard him on the first night reference Richard Nixon.
Yeah, that's all he does.
Yeah.
Jeez. He's living in a time warp.
Right. And then they had Jack Osborne on last night as a judge.
I like Jack. He's a good kid, but what right does he have to be judging anyone?
They gave him like some highfalutin title, like he's a record...
He has a record company.
Yeah, they said he's developing talent.
Well, you know, the other thing is...
You mean he's developing his own talent or someone else's?
He's a mumbler, you know. So one of the guys sang and he went, well, that was very good. It wasn't bad at all, but I got a very, very cookie cutter. I give you 3. You're like, what? What'd you say?
What? Cookie what?
I think part of that is that British accent we're not used to.
He was trying to sound like his dad.
Cookie cutter. And then Carol Leifer, who I like, I don't even know
what's she doing
What's she doing there?
What's Ben Stein doing there? What's any of them doing there?
The funniest competition, though, is the model competition.
Oh, that's what I was just telling Howard.
Oh, it's the best. Because all they do is walk.
Yeah.
And it's whoever's got the best walk wins.
Chaka Khan wasn't on again, was she?
No, there's 3 judges who are there all the time. That's Naomi, Ben, and
Carol
Leifer. And then they'll have a special guest like Jack or Chaka or somebody else in that 4th seat all the time.
Yeah, well, that's an important show. And by the way, Arsenio Hall hasn't lost anything as a host. He really dazzles.
And what's the new hairdo?
That's what I was trying to tell you. He looks like a monster.
He looks like one of those characters he did in Coming to America.
He's scary.
Robin, did you watch any of the comedians?
Yes.
They were really bad, man.
Yeah.
Or at least the first guy I watched.
It was hard to get a laugh, yeah.
Being a comedian is such a stupid job anyway. You get up there and you got to make people laugh. It's like, F you, I'm not going to make you laugh.
Yeah, and in 2 minutes.
Right.
You gotta make
2 minutes. Yeah.
It sucks.
Hey, you know what I hate? Breakfast.
No, the guy was, you know what I hate? Smokers. I'm not against smokers, but you know what? They always seem unprepared. Got a cigarette, got a match.
Always seem unprepared.
Reaching for material.
Yeah, well, okay, so those are a couple of show notes. We need a maze We need Stump the Buoy contestants with something to offer. Okay? And
we're also still taking people who want to date Nikki Ziering.
Yeah. But what you're going to have to do is go into a room and rap to her for 2 minutes while we evaluate you.
And you will be judged.
That's right. Very, very, very good. Gary gave me a tip for single guys or married guys who want to get hot chicks. Go to Abercrombie & Fitch. They don't hire an ugly girl in the entire place.
Now, did you say married guys?
Well, yeah, a lot of married guys date. When were you there?
I was there twice before Christmas. I was buying gift certificates.
And what is it, just tons of hot chicks work there?
Yeah, they have to go through a modeling agency. I mean, every single girl that works there is hot with the little hip hugger pants that go down to the pelvic line.
Really?
Skinny as hell, beautiful.
Belly shirt?
Yeah, the whole deal.
Wow.
I told you, I saw a guy, even the catalog is hot, and I saw a guy around my age come in and just try to buy the catalog. Which was so...
Abercrombie & Fitch, that's the place to go. I told you on the web, on howardstern.com, we have a picture of Lord of the Anal Rings. We have the champion, the reigning Lord.
Yes.
Right.
He's
ready
there.
to take on any challengers.
Wearing his anal ring hood.
It's gray.
It's gray hood.
Yeah.
Now, will you have to give up that shirt if you lose?
No.
Hey, is Robin Radzinski back yet?
No.
She comes back next week.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she took an extended time to go over there and try to lose her life this time.
Yeah.
And she left early, too, you know.
People who take weird vacations. Robin Radzinski, our executive producer of our TV show. Great girl, but she takes really weird vacations. Where'd she go again?
Africa.
Africa.
Kenya. Nairobi. She went to Nairobi.
Yeah,
and the other place, too, where the mountain is. Isn't that somewhere else? She's going to 3 different places over there.
Yeah, she's going mountain climbing on one of the big mountains.
Why not Harlem next year? Really go somewhere dangerous.
You know what's weird about her? Like, nobody knows her. Like, you can't get in contact with her. So I won't know she's alive till Monday morning.
She could be lion duty right now.
Right. She went to the rainforest once, and you didn't know whether she survived until she got back and came to work.
I have a friend who's an adventurer like that, and she goes on... It's always women. She goes on weird trips. She's going to Iraq. I just got a call from her.
Oh, no.
She left me a message going to Iraq. I'm going to call her tonight and go...
That's hardcore.
What are you doing?
Pack a gun.
She go, well, it's work-related. I go, what work do you have over there? Iraq.
That's amazing.
It's going to be a war there.
Not only that, I mean, they're angry at the United States right now.
Yeah.
Whole major focus on being angry at Americans.
And she's going.
I would just have a British accent immediately or
Why
something.
not stamp on her postcard or her passport hostage? So just take her into country.
And she's a hot chick, too. If you can imagine.
Wow.
Hot chick going to Iraq. Iraq!
But Robin likes to go to dangerous places where there is absolutely no medical care. If she gets hurt, she'll just die.
You just die of an infection, of an earache.
Yeah.
Or she'll give hand release to a masseuse.
Hey, what was her last vacation?
Everybody's still talking. We were just talking about that the other day.
Turkey?
She went to Turkey. She got on the massage table. The guy started having sex with her hand.
Yeah.
And he went over to her other hand. then he sat her up and started massaging her breasts. And then while he was doing that, he went, ugh. And then she said, okay, I've had enough.
Yeah.
After that.
The noise turned her off.
Exactly.
She was thinking about doing them, too.
Yeah, if he had just been quiet.
I'm a guy. I never would have known that. I would think that's a compliment. I go, oh, yeah.
Oh, you are beautiful.
You're beautiful lady.
Oh.
Naked in front of me. Well, yeah, I'm getting a massage from you. Turkey boy.
Save me from this Turkish hell.
Let me read you some email. Here's one for Baba Booey. Gary should use Grecian formula and not tell anyone he's doing it.
Baba Booey.
In a few weeks, his gray hair will be gone and no one will notice it. Start using it every day for about 3 weeks, then use it 2 to 3 times a week. It's easy. Grecian formula rocks. Because you're thinking of coloring your hair, right? Or are you doing it already?
No, I'm going to do it next week.
I don't think you need it.
You're going to go to a salon?
Yeah, I'm going to go to my cousin's place because I just want to get it done right the first time, see what it looks like. I don't know if I'm going to like it. The longer my hair gets, the grayer it gets.
Keep it short.
Yeah, but even when it gets short, you can still see it.
Your hair's pretty dark, dude. I don't know. You don't even look right.
I was going to say, you don't really see it that much.
It's hard to see in this light. I'm telling you, when it's in regular light, you can totally see it.
Yeah.
People are always commenting, dude, you're getting gray.
Yeah. We'll get rid of it. I mean, with those teeth, though, who cares about your hair? You know what I mean? I think it distracts people enough.
You know what? 2 wrongs don't make a right.
All right. Someone said Emmanuel Lewis said the S word 3 times on the air, and it wasn't bleep.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either, so I think maybe that guy was
hearing things.
Yeah. A lot of people were annoyed with yesterday's show. MC Hammer just sounded like Mr. T, real loud and annoying.
Wow.
A lot of people just angry that I allowed Emmanuel Lewis and MC Hammer on, but I thought...
Allowed?
Well, why did I have them on? They're like, listen to this. I can't believe you let that little S on your show. If Hank was here, he'd know what he would say. You little bitch. Everything you asked him, he would contradict you with the same question. Well, that is true. I would say to Emmanuel Lewis, did you see Michael Jackson naked? He'd go, did you see Michael Jackson naked? I'd be like, well, no, I wouldn't have that opportunity.
Yeah, he would say that like it was a dig on you, then he'd try to give Hammer a high five. He'd go, yeah, you see Michael Jackson naked? It's like talking to a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, he sort of is.
Yeah.
As for MC Hammer, that guy is too effing old. What the hell is he doing out of the old folks' home? Emmanuel Lewis and MC Hammer suck. Hammer would not shut the F up. And Emmanuel Lewis is an idiot. Never had them on again. They are also fags for not playing Lord of the Anal Ring Toss. Wednesday's show was great. The show is 10 times better without guests, so slow it down. Today, the MC Hammer and Emmanuel Lewis interview was horrible. MC Hammer is desperate to be heard and needs to shut up. Completely annoying to listen to. Here's another one. The interview with Emmanuel Lewis and Hammer sucked.
Jesus.
And finally, is MC Hammer so attention-starved that he has to answer Emmanuel Lewis's questions for him? Someone should just hit him with a hammer to get him to shut up for a second.
You know, there was a funny conversation with the publicist and the creator of the show out there that Hammer had actually given Emmanuel Lewis a decent chunk of time to talk because he usually won't let him talk.
Really? Yeah, it was weird. But I don't know. I was kind of fascinated.
Well, you certainly want to be able to get the chance to ask Emmanuel Lewis those questions. That you don't get an answer. Well, with Hammer there, it's hard to control things.
Well, from what I understand, that Emmanuel Lewis would not have come on the show unless MC Hammer was sitting there, that he was really scared to come on. And rightly so, because I'm a horrible man. Here's a bunch of people wrote in about my girly purse. I can't believe you spent that gift certificate Artie got you on some womanly purse. What a riot. You could try and justify it any way you want by saying how practical it is or how it holds all your stuff. But the fact is, I bet you look like a big homo carrying that thing around on the street.
Oh, my goodness.
You probably look... You know what's funny? I do a bit about what a big homo I look like. And then someone writes me and goes, I don't care what you say. You look like a big homo.
Yeah, what are you missing?
What part of the show do they tune out? You probably look like some nerdy transvestite or something, you big goon. I'm going to send you a gift card as well to buy some bras. Have fun with your new purse, Ms. Stern.
That's got the I saw you woman written all over it.
Yeah. The website has to have a picture of Howard's extremely gay bag. Well, maybe I'll do that.
Well, you carrying it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, what do you call it? It's called a messenger bag. Many men wear one. But
I haven't seen anybody.
I do. Ever since I got one, I see every guy's carrying a bag.
All right, I'm going to start looking to see if I can see these bags.
Yeah, I was doing the knapsack thing for a while, but it's not even practical. It's a lot of empty space. The purse is much better for me. Okay. If I was really embarrassed about the purse, I wouldn't talk about it. But, I don't know. Almost 100% of the audience loved Lord of the Anal Rings. A lot of people like Steve Guttenberg on Lord of the Anal Rings. What a blast. Guttenberg really showed his professionalism by not skipping a beat with Lord of the Anal Ring Toss. I laughed so hard people were blowing their horns at me. Then another half of the audience wrote, Steve Guttenberg, Emmanuel Lewis, MC Hammer, what's next? Sorrel Book and James Best from Dukes of Hazzard? Come on. Lose the C-list actors and do something funny. Make fun of Gary. That's 10 times funnier than talking to Steve Guttenberg. These actors are lame. So, you see, it's a 50-50 split. Can't win. Can't win.
You know, Howard, Lord of the Anal Rings is sweeping the country because a kid, an intern here said that he was at a bar last night and the DJ was trying to get people to play Lord of the Anal Rings.
Did they get a girl to put the...
I don't think they got someone to do it, but they were trying to get someone to do it.
That's the hard part, getting a girl to hold the ring toss stand.
It's the only hard part.
Everybody would play the game. It's just getting it built.
Yeah.
I love that game, and I was talking to my wife about it, and she was completely disgusted. But I'm saying, no, it's funny.
It's fun.
And I got to try to play this message my mother left on the answering machine.
Congratulating you?
Well, she went, hey, king of the anal ring. And she said, I fixed a pair of pants of yours if you want me to drop them off.
She said, I'm lord of the anal ring.
Yeah, she said king. I was a little aggravated.
Wow.
Artie, your mom still sews your pants?
Well, she just fixed well, all right.
What doesn't his mom do?
Missing the point of the story.
Was that before or after she leaves a tray of lasagna in your freezer?
Yeah. And picks his furniture out.
Every once in a while, she hems a pair of pants.
You don't need a wife, dude. You got your mother.
You know, hey, look.
Doesn't she do your bills, too?
Well, I pay her for that.
Yeah. She's an employee.
Yeah, she is.
Your mom does everything
she's
you
in the,
do.
She's in the corporation.
His mom cooks every meal for him, almost leaves stuff in the freezer every week.
Does she clean for you?
No, I got a broad for that.
Oh, yeah. She comes in and
No, I hired a maid.
She decorated the place.
I got a question for you. Has Dana ever had a conversation with you about the fact that, you know, hey, you're a grown man and your mom does a lot of stuff for you?
No.
That's coming.
That's coming.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But she doesn't do everything for me.
She's got your pants. What is she doing with your pants?
She had every once in a while, you know, after the holidays, I need to, let a few pants out.
Do you really? She lets them out?
Yeah.
She knows how to do that?
Well, I have, like, those cargo pants.
Yeah.
Some of them
She's an enabler for your fat.
No. Some of them are buttoned. So what she'll do is, after the holidays, she'll put elastics in some of them.
Oh, my goodness.
By the way, don't refer to her as his mom. She's vice president of Lang Enterprises.
Hey, Howard, you know what's funny? Artie saw a psychologist last night. No? You said it was okay.
Let's show his move.
You said it was okay to talk about it. Right.
Okay, let's hear this.
I said
You said it was okay to talk about.
Artie's really pissed.
You told me it was okay. I asked you. Can we talk about that? All right, forget it. I swear on my mother's life you said it was okay to talk about. I swear on my mother's life.
Yeah, well, whatever.
No, I swear.
I saw someone yesterday and they said, do not talk about this.
All right, they said don't talk about it.
They said don't talk about it.
Because
but before that, you said it was
show that you value the relationship?
Yes.
Okay, but you didn't tell me that it wasn't okay.
Well, I talked to you before I went.
All right, but I'm only going by what you said to me before, Artie.
Oh, Christ.
You went to the shrink and he said, don't make this a radio bit?
The person said that, wait a while before you bring up that you went into any sort of therapy.
Why are you in therapy?
Just because
Why wait a while? Because you might not...
My mother's putting elastics in my pants.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Forget it. Okay, say what was funny about...
Yeah, forget it.
All right.
No, yeah, so that's... Okay, there you go.
The
Lord of the Anal Rings is in therapy.
Yesterday we had a discussion about why it was funny, and that's why you said it was okay.
No, what I thought was funny about it was I got a reference from somebody, and the person told the shrink what I do,
right?
And she said, well, the shrink will probably listen to the show maybe a little bit, for a few days before she talks to you. I think I'm the Lord of the Anal Ring.
First of all, why does a shrink... Don't go to this shrink. I'm going to tell you right away. Why does a shrink need to listen to the show to evaluate you? She's going to meet you.
It has nothing to do with the show.
Right, exactly. But
she can't listen to other people at their work.
The person who I got the reference from said that, the shrink might listen. I don't know.
Can I tell you something? There's something wrong with that shrink if she's listening to the show.
But you know what? I don't think she did.
All right, you ought to ask her. Because to me, that's disturbing.
You know what? Not at all. She definitely didn't.
Because I knew a shrink. He was involved when I was going through my divorce and everything.
Right.
And he was like, well, I'll need to listen to the show to make my evaluation. And I went, what does that got to do with anything?
Right.
What are you talking about? You've got to listen to my show. Why don't you go to work with all... I said, you're just doing that for your own, your own thing. Right. You're trying to... I said, what's that got to do with what I'm here talking about?
What happens in this room.
Yeah. But let's get real.
The shrink was great because...
My shrink has never heard me.
Clearly, she never had listened to the show and didn't bring it up and didn't say she was gonna. So that was good.
But what prompted you? I mean, I never saw you as a...
He's fat, he gambles, and he drinks too much.
I thought he was fine with all that.
Yeah, but apparently other people in my life aren't.
Oh.
Dana giving you some hell?
No, not only Dana. Like,
the Vice President Mom.
What are the biggest complaints?
We were talking about Artie yesterday. He's gotten real fat again.
And there's no governor on him in terms of, I've been with Artie when he eats, and he really just... Yeah. There's no bottom.
I know.
Well, he told me how much he gained, and I was shocked that it was that much.
We were like, man, I was with a group of people yesterday discussing Artie. I go, man, what a guinea. He eats calzone, he eats this, he eats that.
Yes.
So, what does that got to do with it?
Dude, you don't stop for a second with all the cheese.
Listen. When I came to...
I saw you eating cheese.
I saw you eating mozzarella.
You love food.
Hey, Howard, this is the best, Howard.
So do I
do love food, but I
maybe
just,
in moderation.
You know, with this schedule, you get tired to exercise. Too tired to exercise.
Oh, sure.
Take a nap.
Maybe we should do some blow.
Hey, Howard, Artie told me in one sitting he once ate a whole pizza.
I know.
A complete pie. 8 slices.
I could do that, but
why?
I've done that a bunch of times.
But, I mean, you know, the story where you threw up after stuffing in the cheesesteaks, that was over the top.
yeah, because there were free cheesesteaks and he had to grab a bunch to eat in the car.
Yeah.
Howard, he was double-fisted.
Yeah, it's not the pizza. It's the Nestle's Crunch Chasers that make me...
well, look. So everything's going great.
So you went to the psychologist. A woman?
Yeah, it's a woman.
Interesting. Hot?
No. Well, yeah.
She's listening now.
Oh, boy.
Not bad? Like, is she like the one on The Sopranos?
She's a little, yes. She's
like a Lorraine Bracco type?
A little older, but you can tell very, you know,
Put together.
Very attractive. Yes.
Hey, let me tell you something. She's some housewife. Don't tell her your problems.
Oh, God.
Why, who are you telling?
Like that guy you're talking to is any better.
Can I tell
He's
you
a
my guy?
carpenter.
Who, my guy?
Yeah.
What do you mean carpenter?
You don't think your
Very
guy
professional.
sometimes talks about you?
Never.
All right.
How do you know?
You can think that, but
I know
it's
it.
not true.
Yeah, you
He's
just-
a human being.
Robert's right. You
Nope.
have to believe it. You have to.
No,
You don't
I'm telling
think
you.
any of the guy's friends
You don't know where he
that
goes
he
and what he does.
treats
and
Howard.
Even-
I would bet you $1 million right now he
you
doesn't tell
can
anyone.
bet, but I'm telling you, he says something to somebody.
Yeah, maybe his wife.
Even Dr. Melfi has to talk about Tony Soprano to her husband and her
That's
kids.
because it's TV.
Nope. That's because it's real.
Nope. Hey, did you read about this psychiatrist in the paper today?
This is a guy that you want to go talk to.
The psychiatrist, MD, the whole deal.
I saw it on the front page.
I guess he was banging one of his patients, because that happens.
Went bad.
Right.
Went real bad, so then he had to hire another patient to kill her.
Well, you know, it's funny because he got this patient and he decided, this is the guy I can manipulate to get me all this illegal stuff so I can kill people. And he told him everything. Told him we wanted to kill a bunch of people, chop them up and take them out into the water and dispose of their bodies.
He was going to kill 6 people.
5 or 6,
Yeah, the psychiatrist.
He wanted to kill them all in the same room and wanted to shoot them like execution style, point blank in the head.
How'd they catch him, by the way?
The patient went to the police.
And he wore a wire. The patient wore a wire.
And then the cops went and tried to sell him a gun undercover.
Right, the undercover cop was the gun dealer.
His family says this is all a huge misunderstanding, by the way.
Right, because they're crazy people coming into his office.
Exactly.
Right.
It's not the best thing to see after your first therapy session.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But, you know.
No kidding. Big. So she said in order to keep the therapy sacred, don't make a mockery of it on the air.
Right. Well, not a mockery of it, but just don't bring it up until... She doesn't mind if you bring it up eventually, but, you know, you got to get going first.
And maybe she needs to write her book first.
Yeah.
Maybe she means don't bring up what you talked about.
So how'd it go, though? Was it fun?
You know, you sit there... You know, I spewed out everything from, you know, God. It was
Your father dying.
I think she was blown away.
Did you do a cabbie on her?
She wants to kill him. Did you weep?
No. I came close, though. Because, you know...
What's bothering you?
Some of the stuff with my old man has really never been resolved, I don't think. So I was talking about that, and...
I like the piano music.
Yeah.
I still want to know what the complaints were. What drove it? He had an intervention, apparently.
No, I did not have an intervention.
not like the first one.
What was the main focus, like, Artie? Like, what was the reason why you said that you were there?
Nothing. Because it's very hard for me to have a busy professional life and pay a lot of attention to my personal life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out a way to balance that, because I'm not good at... You know, I got to focus on one thing.
So here, all you do is hang out here. I don't see you writing anything.
No.
So you got the 4 hours here, and then when you go, it's a big deal. For 2 weeks you're writing with Sam Simon. That'll be over.
It's not even...
I mean, what is your professional life?
Can I make a suggestion?
No, you know what it is lately? It's a lot of traveling to do on the weekends.
Right.
Which is very... It's just...
The psychiatrist is going to cure you of that?
I don't feel like doing anything.
Right. You want to chill.
Yeah, I really don't...
Well, that's normal, though, Art.
So don't do it.
I'm telling you, I don't...
The money's too good, though.
Yeah, what am I going to do? I got to... some of these dates on the weekend, you fly, you come back on Sunday night, you land at 9 o'clock, and, you're
back to work.
Yeah, but... Which is great. I'm not complaining. I love...
No, but you are complaining. That's fine.
I love my life, but...
He's not complaining. Somebody else is complaining.
The problem is when I'm not working, I just want to lay on the couch and watch the Jet game.
Yeah, so do I,
That's all I want to do.
Let me tell you something, dude. So who's complaining about that? Dana?
No.
If she don't like it, she should...
No, she's not complaining about it. I'm complaining about it because I want...
What do you want to be doing?
I just, I'd like to have more energy just to go have a good time.
You need to see a doctor about your energy, not a shrink.
Well, I'll tell you what's draining you, though. The food you eat, dude.
Right. He needs to get up and exercise.
The other thing, on the road, man...
You eat horribly.
I'll tell you, but
you drink.
As bad as I eat here, on the road, man, I just eat like... I go to...
The reason you have no energy is because you eat such crap.
Yeah, what will you eat, Artie, when you're on the road?
I'll tell you what. You know what? You know what an average dinner for me is on the road before I go to the club? The show starts around 8 o'clock, you know? I'll maybe land at 4 in whatever city, St. Louis or something. Try to lay down for a couple hours. I'll get up, and I'll have like a Snickers bar.
Right.
Or a Nestle's...
One Snickers bar?
Or a Nestle's Crunch.
You eat the mini bar.
Or both.
Whatever's in the mini bar you eat.
I'll eat what's in the mini bar, yeah.
Right.
Or like those Fritos with the...
Do you ever say to yourself, hey, I'll just order something healthy from room service?
Yeah, but...
It takes so long.
Yeah, but then...
It's a whole half hour.
Then you do the show... and then you got a late show or something, and at like 1 a.m. you're done, and then you eat.
Why not just skip eating?
Because that's the best part of eating. Yeah. Eat at 1 o'clock.
The only thing you can get in a comedy club is chicken wings, fried mozzarella, hamburgers, French fries, all that stuff, and they usually just bring you tons of
it. Yeah, but we don't always eat at sometimes we'll go to like the pizza place that's open till 2 and just pig out on pizza.
And you don't get what these shows are like. These people bring me pizza. I don't know how they get in the club.
I'm not saying no.
I don't know how they get in the club.
Bringing food.
I did a show in St. Louis once. Before I said, how's everybody doing, I got hit with something in my arm, and I looked down, it was a sub sandwich.
Did you eat it?
The guy bought a sub sandwich, and he threw it at me. It hit me in the arm, and I had to put it down, and then,
Artie, did you throw that sandwich away?
Yes, because, I'm not... What if they put, ptomaine in it or something?
All right. Well, anyway, Artie's at the shrink, and you weren't supposed to say it.
No, I was supposed to. He said it was okay.
All right.
I guess the shrink told him.
Did you tell the shrink about your stretch pants? Or have you gotten up to that yet? My mom, she has to let my pants out.
Look. I don't... my mother's good at sewing and all that stuff, And she lives next to me, so my pants got a little tighter on holiday.
She lives next to you?
How close do you guys live?
About 10 miles from me.
Oh.
Not next door.
Is this the first time you've ever gone to a shrink?
No, I went, during Mad TV, but I was all screwed up in the head. They made me go then.
Right.
Quarter point to shrink?
Yeah.
You're effed up when they make you go to a shrink.
Yeah, they made me go.
Yeah. When people are making you go.
Yeah, it's no longer voluntary.
And I'll tell you what, when they make you go, I got nothing out of that. I just sat there.
No, you got to want to go.
Yeah, the shrink's like, what's your problem? I go, what's your problem?
Great, this is going to work out just fine.
All right, look, we got to take a break. We've had too much fun.
Yeah, this was great.
Congratulations, Artie.
Thank you.
Does your shrink have piano music during the session?
I think she should.
Yeah.
The pants I got on now, though, weren't let out, and they feel all right.
All right, there you go. All right, we got to take a break. We're going to come back. We got a huge show for you today, including we're going to get a phone call from one of the Jets, who's like a huge fan of ours. I don't even know the guy, Nick Ferguson. Black guy, white guy?
Black guy. He's a defensive back.
Big fan of the show.
They're leaving today. They're getting on a 2 o'clock charter today.
Yeah, we'll wish him luck.
He's good. See if we get some inside information about... he's got a tough gig, though, man. He's got to guard Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Inside information. Artie, what are you talking about?
Little betting.
I thought you weren't supposed to bet.
Does he start, Artie, though? Or, I don't remember ever hearing his name.
Yeah. Ferguson, he's like, it's in a rotation. Like with defensive backs, sometimes they do, like in baseball, platooning and stuff. They'll bring him in for special situations. But
he's special teams?
No. They'll bring him in for special, like if there's going to be, they think it's going to be a long pass or something like that.
He's in the back of the defense. He's got to guard the guys that run fast and try to...
He's a specialist.
So here's the backup safety and plays special teams.
Well, then he plays special teams.
Yeah.
But
Artie, what are you talking about?
Backup safety means that he'll come in for specific situations when it's not a special team situation.
All right. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
The Howard Stern Show. Hi, this is Chris Kattan from Saturday Night Live. You're listening to a man who can't find a gas mask big enough to fit over his huge nose. Howard Stern.
You know what the secret is? The secret?
This is the Howard Stern Show.
Howard Stern Show. You feel that? Stern.
All right, a couple of big things happening. I just read that in March, Old Dirty Bastard's getting out of prison.
Oh, yeah?
And I want to throw an Old Dirty Bastard party here on the air.
Coming home party?
I love that guy. I love his press conference. You know I do. I play those tapes all the time. So when Old Dirty gets out of jail, I don't even know what he's in for, but I love that guy and can't wait to throw the Old Dirty Bastard party right here in the studio. We're going to have drinking, everything.
Old Dirty Bastard is drinking?
I don't know if he is. I will be.
I don't know if it's a good idea for him to be around his old friends.
Do you feel like you and the other members of the Wu-Tang Clan have been targeted by the police or under surveillance?
I mean, I ain't really getting into my clan or nothing, but, you know what I mean, we do too many things for the city, you know what I mean? We do a lot of donations for children and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We go to the jail streets, the prisoners. I mean, we do a lot of good things, you know what I mean? For the community. I mean, I don't do nothing personally. I'm telling you what Wu-Tang do. I'm just here. I'm the ghetto guy. I stay around the children. You know what I mean? Whatever I can teach them or whatever, keep them calm. Don't let them fight and crazy like that. That's what I do. You know what I mean? But as far as this, man, Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang don't be with nobody. So don't with us. That goes for FBI, CIA, all y'all motherfuckers. Don't with us. We don't with y'all. Leave us the alone. Stay the off our back, motherfucker.
I can't wait. I'm going to try and get him on the show. I know Old Dirty Bastard says that he'll only be paid to do interviews, but I think maybe he changed since prison.
Well, we'll have to see, but certainly make the call.
I'll pay him. I'll give him a Nintendo GameCube right now.
Russell, the police maintain that you shot at them. What is your response to that?
It was lying. You know what I mean? I don't even own no gun. I don't own no gun, period, man. You know what I mean? Streets is wild, crazy, and you know what I mean? I deal with chances. I just keep it moving because, you know, I know a lot of officers in New York City. They pull me over. They see this Old Dirty Bastard. Oh, keep going, man. Get the out of here. You know what I mean? That's how it is. Because I ain't no bad type of guy. To the community any motherfucking way. When you be in the community for a certain amount of time, you know what I mean? People look at you. You know what I mean? I grew up in Brooklyn all my life.
I thought you grew up in Staten Island.
No, not at all. Brooklyn Zoo. You know what I mean? People look at you and they know you know people that grew up with you and so motherfuckers know I wouldn't do no like that. You know what I mean? So I probably whip a nigga ass because I got to if I got to. But as far as pulling out guns on cops and like that, I mean, that's not for an entertainer to do to a cop. That's not for a cop to do to an entertainer. You know what I mean? There's too much things going on in the world for like that. For you know what I mean?
He's the greatest.
That's unbelievable.
I'll probably whip a nigga's ass, but...
Not pull a gun on a cop.
You know, I'm the ghetto guy. I'm going to stick around the children.
I love this guy. See, there's got to be something in show business for this guy. He should be making billions. He should be like the next Ozzy. The Black Ozzy.
Oh, my.
Yeah. He'll be Blasey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like when the reporters tell him to stop cursing. That's a good one.
How's that going to happen?
Russell, you got to make it easier on us to put this on TV.
You put it on TV or not?
It's very hard
That's how I'm talking.
to put it on TV. You know what I mean? It's very hard for us to put it on TV.
Do a cutie pie too, baby.
Thank you.
All right, I'll stop cursing. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm just upset, man. You know, I mean, I respect everything, and you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. I'm upset, you know what I mean? Kids, I don't mean for y'all to be hearing all these bad words and stuff like that. I'm upset. I'm tired of my girls messing with me. I'm tired of a lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? I don't even want to talk about it.
Tired of my girls messing with me.
Yeah. So Old Dirty gets out, I guess, March.
All right.
And I think, personally...
This is the perfect time to start planning.
This dude's keeping it real, as far as I'm concerned. All right? I mean, I try to keep it real, but he's really keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
He's keeping it too real.
Real duh.
Let's keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
I mean, I'm sorry. If you think you're keeping it real,
yeah,
you're not.
No, not even close. You're up in the field line.
You want to keep it real. I understand that.
You would like to.
But you don't have the balls old dirty bastard has.
Falling far short of old dirty bastard.
I might have to whip a nigga's ass, but I'm not going to be sitting and firing at the cops.
I would shoot at no cops.
How many people have the balls to say that at a press conference? That guy's keeping it real. What is it, Casey?
That's not an entertainer to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, you got one more clip. It's the best one.
Which one?
It's the one where he's talking about court.
Oh, yeah. This is good.
So did you go into court this morning? Did you have to go into court this morning for the judge to formally?
Here's court tomorrow. All right, look, I tell you like this. Who got court? You. All right. For what? Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. As long as I ain't worried about it, it's cool. I just want to, get on with my album and everything. I just want to let y'all niggas know. I don't be taking no shots at cops, so don't think that. I don't want no grandmothers and crazy shit and all that crazy shit, you know what I mean? That's crazy. I may curse and I may have a bad mouth, whatever. Not that bad. You know what I mean? It's bad to y'all. I don't know how y'all, whatever. I don't give a But I'm a good person at heart, for real. You know what I mean? I don't be one to know. I love women. You know what I mean? So when you love women, that's already automatically you're a good person.
Who's going to court? You're good. Yeah, don't worry about it. All right.
Yeah.
Ain't going to worry about it.
Or FBI, CIA, all you motherfuckers. We don't mess with you, don't mess with us.
I love him.
Wu-Tang.
Here's Artie's mother on the phone to him.
Okay.
King of the anal ring toss. God. I'd like to know if you want me to bring... I had one pair of pants fixed to you. I want to know if you want to try them on. If they're okay, I'll have the rest of them done. So I want to bring them tonight. If that's okay with you, let me know. If not, maybe I'll just drop them off. I don't know. Call me. Bye.
Lord of the anal ring toss and his mother.
Yeah. She's fixing the Lord's pants.
His slave woman.
The king of...
Where else can you find a woman to do all that for you and not give you a headache? Your mom.
She's a good woman.
She is good. Tell her to fix my pants.
Yeah.
But don't you think she's setting up Artie for failure? Who's going to be able to replace her?
No. Not Dana. That's a princess. She ain't going to sit there and be the Lord's seamstress. Oh, Lord, your pants are ready.
They're both very good women. I'm very lucky with the women in my life.
Yes.
I am.
Lord, your pants are let out.
I'd like for you to try them on if you would like, Lord. But if not, I'll just leave them.
Anal ring, Lord.
Okay, I told you I was watching the Kennedy Center Honors the other night. Me and 3 other people must have been watching it. But they did a tribute to Paul Simon. I'm a big fan of Simon and Garfunkel and Paul Simon. Not his later stuff, the early stuff. You know, hello, darkness, my old friend.
The Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, I love all that. And they were doing a tribute to the guy, and then Alicia Keys came out and started singing Bridge Over Troubled Water. And I don't think she did a good job. And I've had John Mellencamp on my show. I don't think he did a very good job.
He sang too?
He sang like Mrs. Robinson or something. The only guy who did good was James Taylor. So here, to prove my point, this first is Alicia Keys singing Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Here in tribute to Paul Simon, Alicia Keys.
Way you down.
See? Already I'm annoyed. Sounds like lounge singing.
When you're on the street. The evening falls so hard. I will comfort you. I'll take your part.
You suck. She's got a great voice, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but that arrangement sucks.
It just doesn't...
The arrangement.
Right, don't you usually get the chills when you hear Bridge Over Troubled Water?
It's a great song. You don't need to do this.
Everybody shows off when they sing now. They don't sing with real emotion. All right, you get my point?
Yeah.
And John Mellencamp went. I mean, this was, to me, the highlight of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Mellencamp.
This is not his song.
Mississippi Delta will shine like a national guitar. I am following the river down the highway to the cradle of the Civil War.
Gotta lay off those cigarettes.
I I'm going to Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland.
Right? That's not happening.
No.
He did Mrs. Robinson, but I don't know where that is. Thought the guys pulled that for me. But James Taylor did the Boxer. That was good. Eddie Simon was telling me, Paul's brother, I ran into him, and he said to me, James Taylor went and they brought out this violin chick, and they cut out her violin solo.
Really?
Yeah, he thought that was odd. But James Taylor is good.
Yeah, when he touches a song, he improves it.
Yeah, he does. Guy's beautiful. Beautiful.
Inside.
Yeah, beautiful.
Used to be beautiful.
Oh, I'm just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I've squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles. Such are promises. All lies and jest. Still, a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest.
Right? You got the chills, right?
When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers. In the quiet of the railway station, running scared, lying low, seeking out the...
If I had a vagina, I'd let James Taylor do me. All right?
Really?
Yeah. I'd allow him to spread my legs and enter me.
That's nice.
Well, that was very nice of you.
Take me, James. Take me. I think he's got a beautiful voice.
He does. That's a gift from God.
Yeah. But the other ones, I don't know.
Well, yeah, he's showing the other guys how to do it there.
Right? I don't know. I just thought that was very beautiful. See, I moved by an excellent performance.
Wow, what a show. Very musical today.
Yeah. Very musical show today. I started out singing, doing some opera. Nick Ferguson plays for the New York Jets. I'm a Jet fan. But I'm really not a good Jet fan because all year long I don't watch the games, and then when the playoffs happen, I start watching.
Right.
So I'm not a good fan.
You're a horrible fan.
I'm not the asswipe who sits there in the crowd with his shirt off in 60 degrees below zero with wind chill.
You're not painting your face.
Yeah, I don't paint my face green. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm that asswipe.
Yeah. He's sitting to my left.
Because that's what they were doing in the parking lot that other week. There was a girl out there, and people were getting their faces painted half green and half white.
Yeah. Exactly why, I don't know. But, I don't know, Nick Ferguson, and quite frankly, I don't think I can name 3 guys on the Jets.
Chad Pennington.
I couldn't even name him. I mean, I know his whole story. I just forget his name.
The guy is Curtis Martin.
I don't even know him.
He's the premier running back. He's
doesn't matter.
The game.
Doesn't matter.
Chad Morton, the guy, Santana Moss.
Makes no difference.
Wayne
Corbett.
Wayne Corbett, I know. That's one I could name. Wayne Corbett.
Kevin Mawa.
Oh, I'm not naming him.
He's a
I don't know
center for 6-7 years.
Nick, how you doing, brother?
What's going on?
I don't know what you do. I don't know who you are, but I'll tell you what. You're on the Jets, and you're my team.
You know what, Howard? That's funny. I was just listening to you saying that you're a Jet fan, but you're not a good fan.
Right.
Yeah, you're a terrible fan.
That's what I say. It's horrible.
I'm a bad fan.
That is horrible. You don't know anybody but Wayne Corbett.
Wayne Corbett's the one guy I know, because I know he's
been on a couple of years, though.
He's like a white guy he plays a black man's position.
Right.
Right.
You know?
Well, actually,
there are black and white positions in
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what? He said, I didn't realize there was black and white positions.
Sure
I
there
think
are.
that everybody plays every position.
I like Nick denying the fact that there are very few wide receivers, not wide receivers.
No, you're right.
Yeah, wide receivers who are white.
Wait a minute. Steve Largent, the all-time great from Seattle Seahawks, he was white.
He retired 15 years ago.
Yeah, you're talking about a long time ago.
Yeah, but he was white, and he wasn't even a fast guy.
Nick's position's very black position.
Right. What's the guy's name that plays for the Giants? Jason Sehorn.
Yeah.
He's the only white cornerback, I believe, in the NFL.
Yeah, and by the way,
ruining it.
He's horrible.
Yeah, he's very white.
He ought to give that up.
Well, that's because he's got that white poison, that white poontang.
He was great before her.
He was great before
her. He was
her.
amazing before her.
Then
What did she do to him?
She knocked the life out of him.
You know what? It's something about, when a player is at his greatness and he gets married. It's something about that. I think maybe the married life is corrupting it.
I'll tell you what, you happen to be right, because even with these tennis players, the guy who was really great is Pete Sampras. He married that hot white chick.
And he's a mess.
And he's a friggin' mess. The guy can't even play. He's completely off his game.
In fact, did you ever notice that Andre Agassi, on his second run, had his greatest years between Brooke Shields and Steffi Graf?
Yeah, yeah.
And let me tell you something. Brooke Shields totally effed him up. Steffi Graf, at least his witch face, he's starting to get her game back.
Yeah, that's horrible. That is horrible.
I agree. It is horrible. That face is something else.
Yeah, well, you listen to some pre-Christy Brinkley Billy Joel, and you tell me what you think of that compared to some of the newer stuff.
Even Bruce Springsteen,
honestly,
he's married.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're not ruining your career with a white woman, are you?
No.
Not like Jason Segel.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Who are you seeing?
Well, I'm seeing a lovely flight attendant.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah. Her name is Keisha.
Oh, black woman.
Yeah, black woman.
And it is a her.
It is a her. Contrary to what people think about football players, it is a her.
Yeah, very good for you. How long have you been seeing this broad?
Well, for about a year now.
You met her on a plane?
Actually, no, blind date.
Have you ever banged her on a flight?
No, not a member of the Mile High Club.
Yeah. Well, you got it right. I mean, date her for a while. When you're done with her, you get someone else. So,
well, I don't know about that, Howard. I think this may be the one.
Oh, come on, Nick.
How old are you?
This may be the one. Hey, listen, I'm not one of those guys that like to play the field. I'm trying to find me a nice one and then settle down. But I'm hoping that it doesn't affect my game like it affected the other guys that got married.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
And let's be honest. Let's keep it real, because I'm keeping it real.
Okay.
All right. Are you confident that the Jets can win?
You know what? If I wouldn't be confident, I wouldn't be taking this plane trip out to Oakland today. I'm real confident in our team and our ability to go out there and win the game.
I got a bad feeling about this one, and I'm rooting for the Jets. Don't get me wrong. I won't even bet the game.
What is your bad feeling?
I believe they're going to lose.
Oh.
But why are they going to lose?
Why?
Screwing up?
Why
is that?
This is not... Oakland already has a better record.
So,
but you know what?
At the end of the season, the Jets were doing better than Oakland.
This is not a wild card team.
And that's not true. Oakland and the Jets have both... Actually, Oakland's 7-1 in their last 8, and I think the Jets are 7-2 in their last 9.
That is correct.
Why do I have a bad feeling?
Well, maybe because you're a fair weather fan, Howard.
No, I know why.
No. I want you to win.
I know why you have a bad feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why I think it's different. Because the Jets have, even when they've gotten in the playoffs in the past, it always seems like it was an accident, it was lucky. You're never confident in them.
Yeah.
But if you watch these last 3 games that they played, they're so together right now.
They're playing better as a team than almost any other team in the NFL.
All of this praise freaks me out. The Jets already feel like they've won the game already.
No. You're mistaken. I mean, we're not going out there saying that we won the game already. I mean, we know that we have a job to do, and we're going out there to do it.
And I feel like you guys think this is going to be Joe Namath all over again, and we don't know that.
That's what the press is doing.
Yeah, see, the press, is bringing about that hype, comparison with Chad Pendleton. But, I mean, he's just Chad. If you ask him and you talk to him, he's just Chad.
I'm just nervous with all the praise. I think it's gonna affect the game.
You know what's going on, Howard? That's pretty interesting. Oakland is trying to bait the Jets into saying something like, we're going to win. Because what they like to do is hang
the fans.
You don't want to be someone's ammunition, something that they put up on a corkboard and say, look, listen what the Jets said about, what they're going to do to us. I mean, we don't want to be that. I mean, all year, no one really gave us a chance when we was at 1-4. Now, all of a sudden, these Jet fans is jumping out of the closet.
Right. Well, that's me.
Exactly.
I gave up on you.
But now, see, that Herm Edwards, the coach, he yelled.
What's his problem?
Well, I think he's got some anger problems.
What's his problem?
Yeah.
What did he do wrong?
Yeah, what did he do wrong?
All coaches are like angry guys.
Nick, what's he doing wrong?
You know what? At this point, you can't say, what is he doing wrong? Now you have to ask yourself, what is he doing right? How can he take his team from being 1-4 to now, pushing 2 games away from possibly being in the Super Bowl?
Does he bust your balls?
Of course, every coach busts your balls. That's part of their job. That's part of your job description. If you're not doing your job well, the coach will get on you.
How many of the Jets are gay?
Well, to answer the question, I don't think none of them.
Yeah, whatever.
What if there were gays on the team?
Well, you know what? I think, as far as showering would be concerned, most guys let them shower by themselves. Most guys will let them shower by themselves.
Right.
But as far as my knowledge is concerned, I don't think there's a gay guy on our team.
What if there was one, though? What would you do?
I mean, listen, outside of the shower would be cool.
Right.
Hey, going into the shower, you go first. Wait till you come out.
But what do you think would happen?
Yeah, he wouldn't attack you in the shower.
You know what? I don't think so. At least I would hope not.
Hey, Nick, how many of the Raiders do you think are gay?
Ooh, that's who.
I hear this.
California? You see, we're not you never know.
I hear they're all gay.
I don't know if they're all gay.
I heard they're the Oakland Gators.
You never know.
There's some tough gays if they're gay.
You should be able to meet a bunch of gay guys.
Hey, San Francisco's not that far.
That's right.
So you never know.
Who's the most... All right, I'll ask you this question. Who's the biggest hung jet?
Come on, Howard.
Come on, you know who they are.
Wait a minute. If I was to answer a question like that, then I would, go into that category of being one of those gay guys you just talked about.
Well, we heard it's Wayne Quebec.
Well, like I said, I can't comment on that. I'm not one of those guys that look in the shower. So
Who's bigger, Vinny or Chad?
Who's what?
Bigger.
Taller?
No, bigger downstairs.
Vinny or Chad?
Taller.
So, is that a weird vibe in the locker room between Vinny and Chad? I mean...
Actually, no.
Come on.
No, actually, no. We were all shocked when Herm made the decision. But Vinny, he's a veteran. He handles it like a veteran. I mean, Chad looks up to him, and he's been able to teach Chad a whole lot of things over his 3-year period here. So Vinny's taking it in stride. Probably better than maybe some other players probably would.
You circumcised?
Yes.
You are. All right.
Hey, Howard, you know what I want to ask Nick?
What?
No anteater here.
No.
Hey, Nick, do you know of any guys in the NFL who are banging Pam Oliver?
You know what? No, I don't. But I have to say she's a very attractive woman.
Yeah, come on. It looks like she might be flirting with some of you guys.
Is she one of those sideline reporters?
She's a smoking hot black chick.
She's one of the sideline reporters, and she's a gorgeous black woman.
She's tough to get?
I don't know. I never made an attempt to.
So this airline stewardess you got?
Yes.
You living with her?
Actually, no.
She trying to make that move into your apartment?
Nah, not really. Not really.
You must be making some pretty heavy dough.
Yeah, I'm stacking a little.
How old are you now?
28.
Nick spent a good deal of time in the Canadian Football League before he got to the pros.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a drag, huh?
Tell me about it.
It's not even real football.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know.
That's like gay football.
I won't call it real football because you only have 4 downs. The field is longer, and there's no such thing as, goal line defense.
Right.
So it's somewhat of a tougher game.
Ever bang a white woman?
Yes.
Nice.
Sweet.
Comes with the turf.
No, I don't say it like that. No.
Hey, it's all good.
It was just a chance meeting me and someone, we really liked each other, and it made it happen.
Howard, here's the deal. I can tell you about the football players. I grew up in Uniondale where the Jets practice. Right across the street, there's a Roy Rogers. Now it's a McDonald's. And the football players would always come in, and the chicks that work there, they come in and get a burger. They were always dating the chicks that worked there. I mean, the girls would just love when the football players came in.
Nice.
And it was
you can hardly avoid it in college.
Yeah.
And let me ask you something.
Being as we're on Hofstra campus, I mean, what is the chance of you bumping into, a college student?
Right.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Yes.
This is a personal question, but what the hell? You're a black guy, right?
Right, that's correct.
Do you perform oral sex on your woman?
Yes, of course.
And you like it?
Yes.
I told you that's a myth, Howard.
Well, just because Mr. X enjoys it doesn't mean...
Oh, please. I've been with more than Mr. X.
If I'm really into a chick and everything's kosher down there, I got a good time doing that.
Yeah.
See, you know what happened, Howard? It was a whole thing of, knowing that all, the white guys did it and the possibility of a myth that all the black guys didn't do it.
Right.
So it's either you have to join them or you run a possibility of probably losing it. So, might as well go ahead and let bygones be bygones and just go ahead and do it.
Well, I have to check out your chick.
See, she's real hot. And I'd rather enjoy it, too.
You bringing her to the games?
Yeah, she comes to the game. She's not going to Oakland. Oakland is a really feisty crowd.
Yeah, I heard that the Oakland fans... I know a guy who goes to a lot of games, and he said that he feared for his life in Oakland, that they are really the toughest fans in the world. They'll beat the crap out of you, and they just throw stuff at you.
Yeah, even when my friends come out who live in California, I tell them don't wear any Jets paraphernalia because I can't help you understand.
Oh, my goodness.
I cannot help you understand.
At this point in your career, do you get nervous before a game?
Nah.
You're calm.
I have the type of music that I listen to that gets me ready for a game, but
what are you listening to?
No, I don't get scared.
What do you listen to?
I listen to, Ludacris, Papa Roach,
Old Dirty Bastard?
No Old Dirty Bastard. No Old Dirty Bastard.
No,
Ozzy Osbourne, though.
Who?
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, Ozzy's good.
Yeah. Something to get the adrenaline flowing, get you a little angry.
Nick, sounds like you're one of those black guys that goes to a lot of, like you're the black guy at the Van Halen concert. You know what I mean? Like you're open to all kinds of music.
Yeah, you know what? I'm that same black guy at a Bjork concert or a U2 concert. I'm that same black guy.
So are you light-skinned or dark-skinned?
Well, let me look down at my hand. From what my hand looks like, yeah, I'm a dark brother.
You are a dark brother.
I'm a dark brother.
And where'd you grow up?
Miami.
I like you.
Well, I sure appreciate that.
You're going to be my favorite Jet now.
Howard, huge fan of the show.
Yeah? Hey, Nick.
Yes.
What's your number?
25.
I'll be wearing my 25 jersey
All right,
watch
so
the
you're
game.
going to watch the game in your 25 jersey?
Yeah, and I'm going to carry my purse, too.
Maybe if they win the Super Bowl, Nick would come in and play anal ring toss.
Yeah. Hey, you got to come in for some anal ring toss after the game.
Well, I don't think I would be a participant, but, you know, I'd be
yes, you will.
if you have a couple of women there.
You got to explain it to guys who've never heard it, because, you know, when you say anal ring toss,
They think they have to do something.
Yeah, you don't have to hold the ring toss stand. No, what we do is we have this hot chick who comes in,
right,
totally naked, and she holds a stick with her butt cheeks,
right,
and we throw ring toss at it. And Artie's the champ, but having a real athlete play, I think you could be Lord of the Anal Ring Toss.
Okay, that sounds like they should put that in 2012 Olympics.
Yeah, it's great. Let me tell you something.
What's that?
You're going to be Lord of the Anal Rings.
All right, then.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
What is it, Ted? Go ahead. You want to say something to my man Nick Ferguson, who's going to be playing Sunday against the Oakland Raiders.
Hey, he can't handle that Lord of the Anal Ring thing, Howard.
He'll handle it.
Hey, Howard, Robin, how you doing? Hey, Artie, I tell you what, Oakland a lock this weekend. You mentioned Herman Edwards, man. He bleeds Eagle green. He wants to see an Eagle-Oakland rematch in the Super Bowl so Eagles can be vindicated from the 80s. That's what's going down.
You're out of your mind.
He would let his team tank.
Oakland all day.
That might be the craziest theory I've ever heard in my life.
How many points does Oakland get against the Jets?
5.5?
5.5, yeah.
No, Oakland's not getting.
I mean, Oakland's given. Yeah. Oakland's the favorite because of the game's in Oakland also.
Yeah. That's tough to win in that stadium.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, listen.
What?
I know I don't mean to cut your interview short, but I got to get up to special teams coach Mike Westall.
Oh, tell him to keep a sock in it.
You want him to win? You're already breaking.
That's right. I mean, if you want me to win, you know, let me go and get prepared.
Yeah, let me ask you something. You're going to turn down a call from Gary the Retard?
Well, I guess at this point I may have to between the wrath of Gary the Retard and Mike Westall.
No. You're taking this call. Gary the Retard, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I think the Raiders are going to win.
You think the Raiders will win?
Yeah, I think
Is this
so.
the first thought you've had?
It's the first
I think they're going to win. You know what? This other guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Tell him off, Nick.
Is he drunk? Oh, I know why they call him Gary the Retard now. He's crazy.
Hey, Nick, trip him up. Ask him what 3 plus 8 is.
Hey, what's 3 plus 8?
4.
Yep.
All right, Nick.
Subtracting is worse than Beetlejuice.
Nick, listen, I really am pulling for you guys. I will be rooting for the Jets. I wish you luck. I got a bad feeling about the game, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't know a thing in the world.
Yeah, that don't mean crap. You're not a fan anyway.
I'm a fan. You call me on Monday. We'll talk about it.
All right, thanks.
All right, brother.
Thanks for having me.
There it is, Nick Ferguson of the New York Jets.
He's already at Hofstra. They're going into meetings. Then they have a practice, and then they get on a plane.
Too much practice.
No, never know.
Stress these guys out.
You don't want to over-rehearse. Nick, don't over-rehearse.
They got to have a good strategy going into Oakland.
Gary the Retard really giving it to Nick until he asked him the 3 plus 8 question.
I wonder if he knows an Oakland Raider.
Shut him down. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
And ask everybody to be quiet for a moment. We have on the phone with us as well Robert Higgins, who lives in the neighborhood and is on the ground and can see inside the van. Mr. Higgins.
Yes, how are you?
Just about as tense as you are, sir.
Oh, my Lord, this is quite the tensest.
What can you see?
Well, what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at the van, and I see O.J. kind of slouching down, looking very, very upset. Now, looking here, he looks very upset. I don't know what he's going to be doing.
Can you see him doing anything specific? Is he merely sitting there?
He is just sitting around, just looking like he'd be very nervous.
Can you hear anything, Mr. Higgins?
It's just too much commotion. I am here in the back of a news van, so I can't really hear that good, but I can see it all. And I see O.J., man, and he looks scared. And I would be scared because there's cops all deep in this.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins.
And Baba Booey to y'all.
The driveway of O.J. Simpson's home in Brentwood. Clearly an effort being made to have him come out of the vehicle. In the doorway of the house, his friend, Al Cowling.
Peter, by the way, just for the record, this is Al Michaels. That was a totally farcical call. Lest anybody think that was somebody who was truly across the street. That was not. He said something in code at the end that's indicative of the mentioning of the name of a certain radio talk show host.
Okay, thanks, Al.
So he was not there.
All right, we have them on every coast. Thank you very much. Not the first time nor the last time will have been had.
Howard Stern. Love him or hate him, there's no question he has a quick mind and a cervic whip.
King of all media.
Howard Stern.
Yeah, there's a couple of things here to do. I got some stuff to give away. I got a couple of Nintendo GameCubes that I'll be giving away. We give away a lot of junk. Suddenly we've got stuff to give away on this show. Money.
Good junk.
Good junk. Sometimes we don't even make you work for it. Robin was doing a story yesterday. HBO's doing a new documentary about Adolf Hitler possibly being gay.
Yeah.
Like, who cares if he was gay? He killed millions of people. Isn't that a little more important?
Well, they're trying to figure out why.
I don't know if he was gay or straight. I don't think the guy was human. I mean, if you want me to clock in with my opinion, I think he was gay because his mustache was gay. Because no heterosexual male would wear a little square mustache.
That's not a woman catcher.
No, it isn't. A lot of gay guys wear very strange facial hair, so I don't know. But I don't know whether he was gay or straight, and hardly matters to me. I mean, when he was alive, he killed thousands and thousands of people before anyone got around to investigate him.
That's the issue.
Yeah. No one was in a hurry to find out anything about Hitler in his heyday. But now that he's dead, there's a new story about Hitler every day. When he was alive, nobody cared.
He's the most popular now.
Now he was a painter, he was gay. So far, he sounds like Andy Warhol. They're trying to make him normal. Maybe Andy Warhol was Hitler in disguise.
If you gave Andy Warhol a country, what would he do with it?
Andy Warhol always looked like he was wearing a disguise. Had those goofy wigs and makeup. You couldn't tell how old he was. I think Andy Warhol was Adolf Hitler. And he came to this country and started painting and acting all gay. And that's it. Boy, I just came on a whole new theory, a whole new show for HBO.
Hey, there's another documentary.
Andy Warhol is Hitler.
It's good for the Warhol family.
Andy Warhol.
Yeah. And they're finding out new stuff about Hitler every day. He's like the happening player in Hollywood right now. There's a lot of buzz in the industry, so to speak, about Hitler. Hitler's hot.
Everybody's got a Hitler project.
Yeah, you got the producers on Broadway. The song is Springtime for Hitler. It's a huge hit. Then there's a movie with John Cusack about Hitler. Now HBO's got this documentary coming out. Now maybe Hitler's even going to get a television series like The Sopranos on HBO, they're saying. You know, and if Hitler were alive today and saw how hot he was, ironically, he'd have to hire a Jewish agent to handle all his projects. I got a Jewish agent. You should hear this guy on the phone. God, he thinks everything through. You should hear Don on the phone. It's brilliant. He tells me things about me and what I should be doing.
Really? Who is that there?
That's the guy on the phone. There's a lot of things people still don't know about Hitler. Did you know Hitler was the first person to star in The Birdcage off Broadway?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, way off Broadway. I think in Munich. Also, Hitler was a rodeo cowboy for a very short time. And he also recorded the first disco album, which is very difficult to find. I think it was called Kill All the Jews Disco Party 3. He was way ahead of his time. So there's a lot to discover about Hitler. Also, Hitler was a ventriloquist. But he wouldn't work with puppets that looked Jewish. He had very Goyish-looking puppets. Hitler invented the foot-long hot dog. And was very... he invented the very early color television.
Well, you know, we still need this guy. He was prolific.
Yeah. He invented reality television. In Germany, there was a show just like The Bachelor starring Hitler. He was so busy, he hardly had time to kill 6 million.
The dictator.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, there's a lot of Hitler stuff coming out.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Talk about Hitler.
Yeah.
Hitler was gay.
Look at the mustache, like you said.
I wish Hitler would stay in the closet.
Yeah, because this can't be good for the gays.
It can't be good for the Klan and the white supremacists. All of a sudden, now they have to hate Hitler. Right. Now they're all confused. They're like, Jesus Christ, that was our hero.
This is messing me up. Wait a minute.
Hey, Hitler was all right when he was killing Jews and hating niggers, but now he's a pole smoker.
He's some sort of fan.
I'm turning in my membership of the Aryan nationhood.
You Nazi fruit.
They're all confused now.
Damn it.
Maybe a lot of white supremacists will have to turn gay now in respect to Hitler.
Or maybe all gays will become white supremacists.
That's right. Should have a Klan meeting at an antique show.
You know, those Klan outfits are going to become much nicer.
Yeah. Hitler should have just stayed in the goddamn closet. He ruined it.
Once the gays start designing those Klan outfits, they're going to be designer wear.
Hitler was a mass murderer. Now just leave it alone.
You can't hate Jews and coloreds and be a fag, too. It doesn't add up.
We don't have to go into his sexuality.
Yeah, let's just calm down. Eva Braun was a piece of ass.
Gay Hitler. I love it. More Hot 25 on E tonight, baby. Tonight is number 6. We're almost at number 1.
Oh, what's number 6?
Number 6 is the Tickle Panty Show. I love that show. I thought it was going to be number 3.
I don't remember. Did Robin get anything out of that?
Well, that's when I used the Tickle Panties on that really hot Kylie and her sexy friend.
Wasn't there one where you guys put them on, too?
I don't remember.
I had on the...
you put them on, did you?
I think I had some Tickle Panties on. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, my clitoris was very excited. Tickle Panties. Tickle Panties, Jerry. What do you want, Shuli?
I was on the internet the other day, and I saw this thing. Somebody was interviewing Dee Snider.
Oh, I read that.
Yeah, did you read that?
I read it, and then I put it out of my mind quickly because it was ridiculous.
What was it?
It was kind of weird, wasn't it?
They asked Dee if he had seen me lately, and I haven't seen Dee in 100 years. I ran into him at a Black Crowes concert about a year and a half ago. Mm-hmm. And I was there with Beth. Mm-hmm. So what did Dee say? You got it there?
He said, yeah, well, I don't have the exact article, but I remember it was basically like he said how weird it was hooking up with you again because he hadn't seen you in a while, and before you guys had this bond that you were both married with kids, and then he met you with, like, Beth, and he thought it was all weird, and he just got a weird vibe from you.
Yeah, because Dee never met anyone divorced before.
Right. So he was probably pissed that he was still stuck with his wife.
Yeah, I think it's time to unload her.
No, he was saying your bond was that you were both married.
And it wasn't. I mean, that was just so lame. And then he was like, well, you know, and then his wife said to him, I feel like I'm betraying Allison by...
Right, yeah, that was the other thing.
Yeah, first of all, she hasn't seen... What? By saying hello to me or something. So I was like, that's kind of lame because, think about it, you if you're betraying Allison, you haven't called Allison in 6 years.
She's...
I mean...
know it.
Yeah, I mean... Allison wouldn't even know that you were betraying her.
The quote was she felt like she was cheating on somebody.
Yeah, well.
That's what it was.
That's interesting, too. Yeah, I read that. I wanted to throw up.
Yeah.
But what
did you hear about the Osbournes suing the guest at their New Year's party? Weren't you invited?
It's kind of a weird story. I was going to get into it today.
I keep reading about it, and I don't care.
Yeah,
it's one of those things I don't care about.
It's a stupid story.
But you know what the weird thing is that they were giving away a prize, which was like a $15,000 necklace.
Well, the Osbournes had
a vowel renewal.
Yeah, they renewed their vows.
Wow.
And it was New Year's Eve. I was invited, actually, and I wasn't going to go because, A, it's in California, and I don't want to fly to California unless I have to because I still think there's more terrorists who are going to fly planes into the World Trade Center, even though it's not there. Or we're going to fly planes into something, so I'm, you know.
And it would have to be the plane you choose.
Yeah, of course, because that's my luck. I don't win the lottery.
Dude, they haven't figured it out yet. Like, I was in the airport over the vacation, And they have this new machine where now they're just checking your bags to see if they're going to blow up.
Right.
They just do that now. And now when you go to the airport, nobody knows where to stand. There's lines for like 5 hours long.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's ridiculous. They haven't figured it out.
It's like Disney World, only there's no ride at
Everybody's pissed off. They all want to fight each other.
My ex-wife took the kids away for Christmas vacation.
Yeah.
They were delayed 3.5 hours. So it's like they beat the crap out of you. You don't even want to go anywhere.
It's tough.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere unless I really have to. So I wasn't going to go to California to watch Ozzy renew his vows to Sharon. So, and then I heard it was going to be on MTV anyway. I don't want that.
Well, it sounds like it was a charity event. It was a renewal. It was a party. It was a TV show. It was everything.
And then they auctioned off some jewels, and then they accused an agent of stealing the jewels. But meanwhile, the agent won the jewels in the raffle.
Well, what they said, here's how it went. It was one of those things, I guess, where you buy tickets, and then they pull a ticket and read the number, and that's who wins.
Right.
And they claimed that this woman somehow stole a bunch of tickets.
But she wasn't officially invited.
And she was only the guest of an invited person. She wasn't really invited there, so she wasn't supposedly eligible for some reason.
I can't believe the Osbournes had something confusing going on.
Yeah.
Wow. Sharon! Sounds like one of our contests.
Sharon!
Well, who even knows?
Because I was trying to think, how could she dupe them if it was an auction and she bid the highest and she paid for it? But it was one of those raffle things.
Yeah.
Hey, you watch that show Inside the Actors Studio on Bravo?
Sometimes.
It's such an ass-kissing session.
Oh, my God. If I knew when it was on, I'd watch it. But
it's on Sunday nights.
Sorry, Robin, go ahead.
It's on Sunday nights on Bravo, so it's probably opposite something you really want to watch.
Because Bravo's programmed on my TV.
Well, it's just, I saw Robin Williams on there the other day, and it was just like the most annoying hour of television. But they have these 8 questions that they ask him at the end of the show.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you them because they're kind of lame. I don't know.
So they asked him if he married his nanny.
Oh, you can't ask him.
Yeah, they skipped over that part.
He hates me because I asked him, I said to him on the air, you married your nanny, and he's completely freaked out by that. She's not a nanny, she's a producer. I go,
but she wasn't a nanny by the time you married her.
Yeah, I mean, but that's how you met her. She was the nanny to your kids. Why is it? I never understood why the guy gets insulted by that.
She was producing, taking care of his kids for him.
Yeah, I mean, why change reality? Why be uptight about that?
Be proud.
I can't believe Howard Stern said that you were a nanny. But weren't you?
Yeah.
Be brave. Be strong.
Be strong. And it's not my paranoia either, because he said it in a GQ article.
Right.
Okay. You want to win something?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll take something, sure.
Nintendo GameCube with the Namco Dead to Rights game, courtesy of Namco's Dead to Rights, and now on PlayStation 2 and GameCube. Are you into it?
Yeah.
I mean, don't take
don't
this.
Just take it.
It's all right. Give it to somebody else.
All right. That's what I thought.
No problem.
Hey, Carlos.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Not too much. I used to do this thing in college where we would pick our 5 least favorite Americans every year. And I want to see if you had a list of maybe your 5 least favorite, or even your top 3 least favorite.
Top 3 least favorite Americans?
Yeah. Like, for me, I'd say, like, my top 3 least favorite is Rosie O'Donnell.
See, there's a lot worse people than Rosie O'Donnell. I mean, there's people who murder, woman who drove her kids into a lake. Or are you just talking about celebrities?
No, not just celebrities, because one of my friends is actually one of my least favorite Americans because he owed me some money.
I hate this. This is a dumb game.
Yeah, it's awful.
Who cares what the least favorite American is?
One of my buddies is one of my least favorite Americans because he owes me $20.
Mutzi, you want a GameCube?
Yeah, what's up, Howard? Have a happy birthday. I hope you get some great oral this weekend.
Well, boy, I can't believe I'm going to be 49. I was always the young disc jockey.
That's all right, guys.
26, major markets. I was the guy. 40 friggin' 9. And it's a terrible age. This is the age where people start coming up to you like Tony says to me this morning, you look very good.
I know. Everything's related to your age.
Yeah, and I go, well, what do you mean? She goes, your skin is young. You don't have any wrinkles. And your hair is dark, dark whatever color my hair is. She goes,
They're jealous. Don't worry about it.
No. She was
complimenting him. But it's because he's 49. If he was 25, he'd just be good looking.
When you're 25, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody sits and tells you look.
Nobody looks at Casey and goes, boy, you look very good for your age.
Yeah, and the depressing part of it is I know it's all going to cave in. They had a picture in the Inquirer this week of Rod Stewart taking his shirt off at a soccer game.
Yeah?
Rod Stewart's a guy who takes care of himself. He looks like a goddamn train wreck with his shirt off.
Man boobies.
Man boobies, the belly. Oh, my God. It's
You know, I was thinking, because there was a story in one of the gossip columns the other day where Catherine Zeta-Jones was out shopping after Christmas, and they had a car, and Michael Douglas was in there with her, and he didn't even want to go into the store. He's so tired at this point.
He's exhausted.
He doesn't want to go into the store, so they left him in the car.
Yeah.
And when she came back, he was asleep.
Yeah.
And she says, yeah, you know, he gets more and more like this all the time. All he does is sleep.
How old is that creep anyway?
He's only 58. He and Rod Stewart are the same age, and I'm like, well, Rod Stewart doesn't look that bad, and he seems to still want to go places.
Yeah, Rod Stewart plays soccer. All right, let's get you a prize here. What's the game, Casey?
All right, who said what? Is it Gwyneth Paltrow, Hallie Joel Osment, or Jonathan Lipnicki?
All right, this is a quote. One of these three people said this quote. Let's see if you can do it. Jonathan Lipnicki, Haley Joel Osment, and Gwyneth Paltrow.
I like whale. I ate it in Japan. It was blubbery and it was hard to chew, so I just took little pieces and it was nice. Oh, and I also ate jellyfish in Japan. I don't think they cook it, and it was very sloppy, but it did taste nice. It was full of flavor. You don't get stung by it, but my sister wouldn't touch it at all.
Who said that? Gwyneth Paltrow, Haley Joel Osment, or Jonathan Lipnicki?
The last one.
Haley
Jonathan.
Or Jonathan.
Jonathan Lipnicki? The little kid?
Yeah.
Is he right?
He's right.
All right, you got yourself Nintendo GameCube.
There you go.
Look at you.
Good guess, huh?
Well, everyone knows Gwyneth Paltrow doesn't have a sister.
Right, that was the tip-off.
Hold on.
All right, Artie, shut up. I'll give you 7 in the Jets. I'll meet you in a gas station to take your money.
Hold on.
7, huh?
Well, there you go. It's that easy. Well, let's do another GameCube. You got another game there?
Yep, I got plenty.
Same game?
Yep.
All right. Okay. There you go. You ready to play?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Kevin. GameCube from Nintendo.
All right.
Name code Dead to Rights. Here we go.
Okay. I really enjoy playing other people. Being able to put on a mask for the day. A mask that is my face.
Who said that?
Man. Come on, Howard, give me a hint.
I don't know.
One of those three people said it. Just
any one of those three idiots could have said that. The funny thing is that Gwyneth Paltrow's a grown woman.
And it's hard to determine if she said this or not.
Okay, Ellie Joe.
Is he right?
He's right.
He's right.
Look at you.
Nice.
You got yourself a game. You won Nintendo GameCube with name codes Dead to Rights.
Yo, man, cool.
Courtesy,
Thanks, Howard.
All right. Courtesy of name codes Dead to Rights, now on PlayStation 2 and GameCube. What else you got there?
You want me to give you one? With no person?
I got one more I could give away.
Okay.
It's same game?
Same game.
All right. Okay, who's this?
Kevin.
Different Kevin.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I like acting because you can be anyone you want. I mean, anyone that's in the script. You can be someone else each time you do a movie, unless it's a sequel to another movie.
Wow.
I hope Gwyneth Paltrow said that.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
He says Gwyneth Paltrow.
No, he's wrong.
You're wrong.
Jonathan Lipnicki.
Jonathan Lipnicki said it.
Hey, Howard, happy birthday.
All right, thank you.
All right, man.
Well, there you go. 2 people won, 1 lost.
1 lost.
A mask that is my face.
What was that other game you had?
Well, no, it's not done yet.
No, give people a preview of what we're going to be playing.
We're going to be playing, is it Mike Tyson or George Bush?
Yeah.
Oh.
We give you a quote. You have to guess if Mike Tyson said it or George Bush said it.
Wow.
You know what? I was going through some old quotes of like what Bush says, and he really murders the language.
He sure does.
Hey, one more?
One more. Let me get someone else on. Hold on. We gotta. Let's see. You ready? Jeez, all the Melrose is on. You want to let him play? Melrose, you want to play?
I'd love to play. I got a lot of stuff also, Howard.
What do you got?
I got so much. First of all, John told me this is okay. There's another show on Fox News, and the guy didn't know the microphone was on. You know, it was on camera.
Yeah.
And they were gathering money, in a booth. They gather money in one high-speed velocity booth. So he says, "I got wood."
I don't care about that.
All right, wait. Then I got Pat O'Brien also talking about you and your birthday, and Jermaine Jackson. I interviewed him too. Hello?
I'm only interested in me.
Okay, well, you want to hear Pat O'Brien talking about you?
All right.
He loves you from Access Hollywood.
What, did you interview him?
Yes, because I was waiting to see Jermaine Jackson last night.
Do you want to hear this? You know it's going to be bad.
It's very good. Listen, Howard, don't hang up. And I want to play the game. I want to play the game also.
The Pat O'Brien's only good because it's, Melrose torturing the guy with nothing, but it's not that great to play. And then, all right. The Fox News, they actually talked. The woman doesn't know she's on camera. She starts saying to the guy, "Oh wow, you got a bulge." She starts talking to the guy about his.
All right, let me hear that.
All right, and then we'll see about Pat O'Brien after that.
I don't want that. Just do that.
All right, here it is.
All right. Did you get it all out?
No. Brian, we're on camera. I gotta win.
You still got a bulge there. No, right over here. No, excuse me.
No, it doesn't
right
look like you have some money in your pocket.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
Well, they're on the,
so glad we got to hear that.
They're living on the edge over there.
Howard, you want to hear Pat O'Brien?
No.
That would have been big news if this was 1956.
Artie.
All right, I got to hang up on you. You're just annoying me.
Artie.
I'm sorry, I had to hang up on him.
He couldn't even wind up playing the game when he wanted to.
Shut up. Mark Curry, you're on the air. Mark's that Ultimate Fighter dude from HBO.
Oh, he is. Does he want to play?
Because he hung up. Nice going.
Oh, my.
I was going to let him play. Eric the Midget. Hey, Eric. Hello? Eric's gone.
Hanging up.
Yeah, people hanging up. They give up. Tommy, you want to play?
Yo.
Let's go.
Hey.
Want to play?
I want to date Nikki.
Nikki's earring. She's, let's see, when are we doing that? I don't know the exact day, but we're going to put...
it's next Thursday.
Next Thursday, we're putting 3 guys in a room.
Yeah.
They're all going to try and win her over, and then America will vote on who gets to go out with her.
At the same time?
No, you get your shot.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody's got to call me back. They just put me on hold, Howard. They just, leave me hanging.
Yeah, well, that's life.
Yeah, but how are you getting... Should I just come down? They're going to get in touch with me?
And I didn't choose you.
How do I get chosen?
I don't know yet.
What do you see?
She's too good a prize to just, say, hey, come on down and try and pick her up.
But can I win some money?
I'll give you a Nintendo GameCube if you get this game right.
I want money, man.
All right, forget it. You're in grade. I hung up on him.
Sounds like he'd have a good chance with Nikki.
Nikki, I really love you. I should have let him try and pick up Nikki. I would have liked to have heard that.
Give me some money.
Jose,
Howard.
Ready to play?
Yes, I am. How's it going?
Here we go. Let's go. This is, who said this? Gwyneth Paltrow, Jonathan Lipnicki, or Haley Joel Osment?
My mother and I would always sing together. I was 3 years old. I was singing that Sesame Street song, one of these things does not belong, but I put this jazzy spin on it. It was hilarious.
She said hilarious?
That's so stupid. It's got to be Gwyneth Paltrow.
Is it Gwyneth?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
All right.
I'm shocked.
All right, Howard.
That's funny.
I would love to hear her put a jazzy spin on that song.
All right, you've won a Nintendo GameCube with the name code Dead to Rights game, courtesy of Namecode's Dead to Rights. Now on PlayStation 2 and GameCube.
Thank you, and go Jets, baby.
Right.
Yeah, it's jet crazy.
Yep, a lot of jet fever. Coming soon, Randy Jackson, Paula Abdul, and Simon Cowell. I'm starting to appreciate their talents compared to the Star Search crew.
Yeah, apparently that judging isn't as easy as it looks.
Playboy Evaluations coming soon. Cy Young winner, Barry Zito. Winfred's Money, Jimmy Kimmel. Dial a Date with Nikki Ziering, Martin Lawrence. Allison Janney of The West Wing, who was also in my movie.
Hey, Paula Abdul, would you swap gravy with her?
Sure. I'd bang her.
I think I might.
She's all right, man.
I'm pretty sure I would. I mean, I don't see why not.
I mean, 15 years ago.
I think now I would.
She would have been a 9.
Oh, 15 years ago she was a 9.
Yeah. I think she's about a 6 now.
Yeah.
6 or 7.
I think a 7. What do you think, Robin?
I'm not the person to ask.
Oh, I think she's hot. No, I think she can shake that little ass in bed.
Did she get fat for a while? Did she?
Yeah, she has a weight issue.
Backstage?
She has a weight issue, yeah. She probably has a little bit of...
Seems to have it under control right
Yeah, she has a little bit of a gunt, probably.
now. She couldn't possibly as skinny as she is now.
She used to be fatter, I think.
Yeah, when you're fat and then you get thin, you still have a gunt.
Didn't they, like, do something to the video or something like that? Didn't they?
Yeah, they
stretched
stretched her at one point.
Yeah.
That's right, because even when I get thin, no matter what I do, I can't get rid of my gunt.
Right. For a while, she was built like Artie.
Yeah. But luckily, she got rid of that.
Yeah, that's over with. All right, let me see. Let me go through a couple of these things. Here's an article that you're going to think I'm making up, but it's the goddamn truth. Bowling alley worker killed in resetting machine accident.
What?
A 29-year-old overnight maintenance worker was crushed to death by a bowling pin resetting machine. Paramedics pronounced him dead on the scene. Wow. This is from the Philadelphia Eagle. Oh, the Wichita Eagle. Wichita, Kansas. The employees arrived at 8 o'clock in the morning.
So he got stuck there all night or something.
West Acres Bowl, 749 Northridge Road, found the man still caught in the machine. I guess when the pins get reset, that sweeping machine...
Right. That grabbed him.
I guess it grabbed him and swept him up, killed him. Which is really kind of Terminator-ish, isn't it?
Absolutely.
The machines will get us?
But, I mean, it didn't come out of its normal place to get him. He went into the wrong place.
Right.
What's he doing?
All right, here, Mr. Blackwell came up with his list of women that are badly dressed for the year.
Does anybody really care
No.
what Mr. Blackwell says?
Evidently I do.
Because I was listening to the list and I was like, it's Mr. Blackwell.
Mr. Blackwell's number 10 was pink. Out of the blue pops pink, and I'm seeing red. Cartoon-colored proof that any fashion sanity for her is dead. We should get him on the phone to read these.
So gay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gay squared.
Have him hello, Frisco.
He rhymes his top 10 bad women list.
Right, his bad poetry.
Shouldn't we get him on the phone and have him read this?
That's the only way to make it work, because you reading it does nothing. Number
9, Christina Aguilera. Her barely there bimbo bombs wouldn't cover a gnat. You know what, dude? If you were straight...
You'd think that was great.
You would think that was the bomb. Crying out loud. Why would I want to hear from a gay man what's hot on women?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just so totally stupid.
Christina Aguilera is way hot. She's the type of chick you thank because she's got a great body and she loves to show it. That's what you wait for. People, oh, she's such a whore, she's a slut.
She can actually wear the outfit she puts
on.
Yeah,
she's got a great little ass and is willing to go on TV in a thong.
She dresses properly.
Exactly. But Mr. Blackwell doesn't like it. It bothers him.
Sorry.
He wishes he could wear it that way.
Because he's got a hot little ass. Roses are red, violets are prissy. Mr. Blackwell doesn't know about girls. He's a friggin' sissy. Number 8, Meg Ryan. Looks like a swap meet fashion queen in Beverly Hills. Number 7, Donatella Versace. Wow, what a butterface on that chick.
She looks like her brother, I think.
Donatella Versace has a killer body. I don't even know why she bothers. She's got long blonde hair from behind. You must think she's a 10.
Yeah.
She turns around. You lose your breath.
No,
she's a monster.
A monster. It's like, oh, my God, a monster just ate a beautiful woman. Just ate through her face.
Like Medusa.
Yeah. I mean, the woman is hot, all except her face. What? She could win the Miss Butterface contest.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's absolutely the best example.
Of a butterface.
Yeah.
She's got the beautiful hair, the beautiful legs, the body, the breasts.
She's got a nice ass.
Yeah, and it's just a complete waste of time. She's a monster.
And then something happened.
I'm Donatella. I think she thinks she's hot, too.
Well, she certainly dresses that way.
Yep.
She's the sister of that Versace?
Yeah.
Oh.
Number 6, Anne Rice. Who's going to know how Anne Rice dresses?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's all over the map. Hardly anybody knows Donatella.
Number 5, Princess Anne. Number 4, Cameron Diaz. Looks like she was dressed by a colorblind circus clown. You got to be kidding me, dude. Cameron Diaz? Who cares how she dresses? Number 3, Shakira is overwrought and underdressed. Mr. Blackwell doesn't like when a woman doesn't...
Missing the point completely.
Missing the point of what she's up to. Kelly Osbourne was number 2. A fright-wigged baby doll stuck in a goth prom gown. Now we know what happened to Ozzy's hand-me-downs. Ha ha ha. I think for a little chubby chick, she dresses pretty cool, actually.
She's cool, yeah.
And finally, Mr. Blackwell says, number one, Anna Nicole Smith.
And how easy a target is that?
No, she's a big, fat, doped-up chick. She claims she's not on any drugs. I still never believe that.
Well, you know what I think? I think she's one of those people who doesn't think prescription drugs are drugs.
Yeah. Maybe that's it.
I'm not going to get on your stupid weigh machine.
I said, come on, get up on that scale. I want to weigh you. I'm not going to get up on your stupid weigh machine. It's called a scale.
I've never heard the word scale.
That's a classic.
Your stupid weigh machine.
Yeah, your stupid weigh machine. Hate you.
I hate anyone who talks to me.
Yeah, people are just making fun of me.
Yeah, that's kind of the show.
Crazy Howard Stern.
Okay, here's something for you. If you're sitting in front of your computer, go to Sal Roasts Gary. Is this right? SalRoastGary.com, is that it?
He's got a new website?
He's got a cartoon on there that he took his entry for the World's Meanest Listener contest and had somebody animate it. And it's very funny, I have to say. Yes. It's very funny. And I thought I would tell people that. But I don't know if I have the right web address. I think it might be SalRoastsGary.com. I think. But I don't know. All right, I got to take a break. Everyone's telling me. Hey, when we come back, we're going to play a little gossip game, and we got Emma Caulfield in. What's the name of that website?
I know you can get there by going to horsetoothjackass.com. That's Sal's site.
Oh, okay. Horsetoothjackass.com. What is up?
Emma's cute, man.
Emma's way cute. I watch her on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Tiny little cute thing.
Yeah. She tall?
No.
I couldn't tell whether she would be tall or tiny. That's one of those things about her.
All these chicks on TV are tiny.
She's got like that. She's another one with like the 12-inch waist. Yeah. She's really skinny.
You know why all the chicks on TV are tiny? Because all the dudes on TV are tiny.
Yeah, so the dudes that can look big?
Yeah. So these dudes will fit into your television. Like Tom Cruise is tiny.
Yeah.
And they have to find leading women who are tiny.
But he used to work with his wife, who's supposed to be tall.
Yeah, but who was the actor that they used to put the chicks in a ditch?
Alan Ladd, I think.
Yeah, they just have to dig it.
They do that a lot.
Because Michael J. Fox did a ton of movies where he didn't seem that short.
On my movie, they screen tested an actress, well-known actress, who's very short, and they wanted her to play my wife. I said, we're going to look so weird together on screen. They go, no, you know what we'll do? We'll put her on a box, or we'll actually dig a hole for you.
Oh.
And I said, are you guys insane? I said, what if they're walking, holding hands or something?
Imagine you've never acted before. You're trying to get your act together, and you're like, I'm standing in a hole. I'm standing in a hole.
I'm in a hole.
They're like, what if we're walking? Well, we'll build a moat.
Yeah, I said, maybe we should just get somebody who physically is taller.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing about working on that movie is, no matter what you think of, the answer's never no. Anything can be done.
Yep.
With any amount of money.
That's right.
They could turn New York City into San Francisco, if they want to spend the money.
You need a street to have rain, they make it rain. And I don't even know why they're making it rain. It's not even instrumental to the plot. We spent an entire night out there with rain machines.
When was it raining?
Sprinklers. Well, it's so dumb because actually they blew it. They shot it too dark, and you couldn't even see. When I was walking down the street with my friends, I'm about to meet Allison, it was a whole big scene that was real funny, and we shot, and it was funny between me and two guys buddying up. Then they had to junk the whole scene.
Oh, so all that was for nothing?
In fact, you see me come in dripping wet.
Right, I remember you being wet in the house, trying to dry off in the bathroom and just practicing what you're going to say to Allison.
Yeah, I come in with wet hair.
Hey, not to put you on a whole other subject, but because I've always wanted to see, can you explain to me why you can't get a DVD of that movie with all the uncut scenes from Private Parts?
I told you. I said to Paramount, let's release a video or DVD, and we'll put in lots of uncut footage and all that kind of stuff. And they went, nah, we'll just release the movie.
Yeah, but even now, there's movies that they re-release that aren't that old. They did.
And they made a fortune with the release of the video and the DVD. They made another $40 million.
Howard, they released the movie Almost Famous on DVD, and then just 6 months ago, they did the special director's cut.
I know, and I said to them, we could make a lot of money if we released it, because people would love. I mean, I got about 50 good scenes. It'd be a very entertaining video.
Even just
screen tests, everything.
You know what they throw in stuff like that? Remember there was a half-an-hour special about the making of the movie? They throw tons of stuff on the DVD.
I don't know. And I even said to the people at Paramount, I'll buy the rights to all this stuff. Let me put it out. And they said, no, you don't do that. Because they'd be embarrassed if it was a big seller. And I don't understand.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They never let go of their catalog.
No, I don't even care about any of that. Because I'm going to put out my... You know what? I just realized. This company, Viacom, owns Paramount.
Yes.
And I'm putting together the tape of all the stuff we ever blotted out on the E! Show. It's like when we played Lord of the Anal Rings, now you get to see the ass and the boobs and everything on that chick.
What a shot you're in for.
But maybe I'll go to Mel and say, let's go get the outtakes.
Absolutely.
Because Mel won't care. He gets the money anyway. All right, I'll get to work on that.
All in the family.
All in the family.
Synergy.
Synergy, thank you.
Me and Robin had it just there.
Synergy.
You know what, though? I always find that synergy only seems to work one way. It never works in our favor.
If Mel's making money, it'll work in our favor. If I could show him a way to make money, the favors are there.
It's all about the cash.
That's why I'm a businessman.
Business.
Monkey business.
Look,
not personal, it's just business.
Just business.
FBI, CIA, to stay out of here.
All right, we should get Emma in here because you're going to want to meet her.
Oh, I want to meet her already. I'm a big fan. What's she wearing?
She's got on jeans, little jean jacket.
Who's the jean jacket? What's underneath the jean jacket?
I think it's a jean jacket. I can't even remember now. I know she's wearing a pair of jeans.
Belly shirt?
Yeah, I could see a little belly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I never watched that show, but I was flipping through the channels the other day. That Galar is a little piece of ass. I mean, she looks great on that show.
No, she doesn't do it for me.
Really? I think she's really sexy.
She talks too much on that show.
Well, I mean, I had to mute her.
Oh, that's why.
I was flipping through the chat. I mean, I didn't unmute it. I kept the Allman Brothers album on.
Yeah, I want to take a look at her. Try to unbutton her a little bit. Ask her to loosen up. Give her a bikini.
I got a whole rack.
Yeah. Well, she's a serious actress.
Will she do that?
Sure.
Should ask her.
Hey, all these girls rush into Stuff Magazine and Maxim.
Has she done Stuff or Maxim?
I'm sure she has.
And I don't even think they get paid for that.
No.
They do it for the promotion.
They do it so that people will look at them differently.
Yeah, well, come in here in a bikini. We'll look at you differently.
You're damn right.
Let's look at her real differently.
Somehow
she'll hold the pole for anal rings.
Somehow in here it's dirty.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Emma Caulfield will be here, and we got a lot of other stuff to get to, too, with tons of tapes to play. I got a ton of stuff here, Gary, that I must play.
You haven't played the Jonathan Edwards tapes, have you?
No. That's even funnier.
Jonathan Edwards, the guy who talks to the dead?
Yeah, well, not only does he talk to the dead, he talked to Steve Grillo, our old intern.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Grillo was on there the other day.
On the show?
On the Jonathan Edwards show.
Crossing over.
Crossing over. Grillo crossed over. All right, we're going to be back right after these words.
Oh, my God. Okay. You know, you got kind of a nice smile yourself.
Howard Stern. The Howard Stern Show.
Hi. So dirty bastard. You want to have sex with me? Ladies, please feel free to call me at 1-800-44-STERN.
All right, old dirty. Thank you. Emma Caulfield is on Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Fridays. I always try to get a hot chick in here. I find her very attractive. There's a debate going on whether she's as attractive as I say she is. Some of the guys think she's very beautiful. Others think she's okay.
Is there like a debate?
There's a whole debate raging.
Hey, I saw her. She's hot.
Yeah. I watch her on TV. I like her. I envision
these guys who don't think she's hot?
Well, let's have the debate right now. First of all, here's Emma. Let me look you over. Oh, yeah, you're way hot, honey. There's no debate.
Oh, wait.
Debate over.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hello, how are you?
You're way hot.
That's not the broad I saw, though. I must have seen an intern or something.
You're skinny, and that's good.
No, you're very hot, but I saw another chick who's hot.
Who's saying she isn't hot?
Who's saying I wasn't hot because I'm going to kick their ass?
Get on that microphone.
I'll tell you who was the worst offender. There were two people, but the worst offenders are very own Benji.
Benji, the biggest loser on the planet. How can you say she's not hot? Douchebag.
He said
it's way hot right there.
Can I say what Benji said about her?
What?
Because it's really mean, though.
Well, say it. Let's get it out.
He said something. He said she looked like she suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome.
Oh my God!
that.
Just a little bit, not like...
Not just a little.
Yeah.
Well, let me hear
Oh, my
it.
God.
First of all, I think you're incredibly beautiful.
She has nice curves. I would definitely do her, no question.
Of course you would.
Good for her.
If you're welcoming these comments, do you want to hear the comments?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Marcus Schenkenberg here wants to tell you why you're ugly.
Yeah, please do.
It has nothing to do with whether you're not a good or bad person, but
Yeah, okay.
from the back, you're just so skinny. It just freaked me out a little bit.
I
Your
like
face
that.
is a little bit small.
Wait, don't go anywhere, John.
Oh, John, what's your problem?
What, John had something?
She's so hot.
You know, Howard, you're not seeing the whole package. A, no breasts.
What are you talking about? What size cups are you?
Jesus.
Emma, you are so hot.
Thank you.
B,
Cute as hell.
legs a little short.
Emma's being evaluated.
Legs a little short.
What are you, crazy?
Well, I'm not tall, but my legs aren't short.
She's in perfect proportion.
She's as tall in proportion
Very
as your
stubby.
wife.
Stubby.
Sure.
Wow, thank you.
And her face is cute. I'm not saying I would give her like a 7.5.
She's a 9.
Wow.
She's adorable.
I mean,
I'm
she's
so
cute.
sorry that you
Good mom.
No, it's
she's
fantastic. I
She's
appreciate
cute.
it.
Listen, you're much hotter than me, but you.
Look at who you're being evaluated.
No, I know. It's good. Good
Can I
time.
tell you about Benji? First of all, Fred, Artie, and Gary said we want to bang you very hard.
Thank you.
I didn't say I didn't want to bang her.
Benji comes. This is. You would what is that, Fred?
I have stubby legs, but you'd still bang me.
I bang you like no man.
Oh, good.
But I'm
Good to
just-
know.
I'm just saying, like-
free after this, so
I'm just
if
saying
you
that you're
wanna
not
get
up
going.
there you're not up there with like Pamela Anderson. Is what I'm saying.
She's a different type, but just as bangable.
No, yeah. Thank you.
Did your mom drink it all when she was pregnant?
Good. No, I'm really glad.
Can I say something? The last time I saw... Stop it. You should be glad. Benji, the last time I saw him was at a bachelor party.
Oh.
There was a whore on the floor naked. Her legs were spread.
A very attractive whore.
Oh, please.
Get out, Benji.
And he was performing oral sex on her. Nobody performs oral sex on a whore.
I had a cookie wrapper.
He had a cookie wrapper.
The whore's mother shot heroin.
But, you know, can I just say something, Emma? This is not something that
Who the hell are you to judge?
I didn't know it was going to come on the air. We have a discussion off the air, just like about.
Yeah, you know what?
These two guys go.
It's good. It's good to know. I'm skinny.
I like skinny. I like skinny.
Clearly,
Honey,
no breasts.
look at me.
It's nice.
Emma.
Yeah.
You're a 10.
As long as Howard thinks I'm hot, you can
Right.
screw off.
Yeah.
He's not being honest.
Do you think she's dressed totally right for today?
Yes. The pants are tight. I mean, okay, would I like the leather jacket off? Sure.
You want? I'll take it off.
Do you mind?
No.
All right, please.
Hey, Emma, could you stand up and turn around for him?
No, I don't want her to do that.
John
Please.
said she's stubby. That's the most insulting thing I've ever heard in my life. And John never knows anything's coming on the air, does he?
Stubby.
And you have big breasts.
She's got boobs.
Of course she does.
She's got big boobs.
Those are B cups at best.
So far.
Well, what? She's small.
Big cup.
They're
How
on a
much
90
do you weigh? Have you been to a gym lately?
Yes.
Take your shirt.
In fact, thanks to Bill, losing 20 pounds.
Let me take your shirt off.
50 more. We could talk.
Take your shirt off.
Emma.
See this.
Look at this.
my God.
Move out, John. Move out.
I'll put my body next to your body any day of the week.
Could you do that now?
Yeah, I'll do it now.
All right, go ahead. Stand next to him.
Yeah, but you got to turn around for Howard.
What? She has a great ass. She's perfect.
Look at that stomach.
Perfect. Show your stomach, Emma.
He's about as tall as John. He's called him
Whoa. John, get off of her.
Don't give him any sugar.
She's hot. Look at the body on her.
She's got a perfect body.
No, she's getting cute.
You have no body fat, right?
getting cuter.
She's got no body fat.
She's getting cuter.
She might be the hottest chick I've ever seen.
That was very sexy what you just did.
Rich, you're on the air. Go
Wait, can I
ahead.
just do one more thing?
Howard.
But I need to do one more thing.
To be judging anybody.
All right, well,
1 second, Rich. Hold it. Something's going on. Hold on.
I just needed to feel
Can I do that to you?
No.
Hey, as long as you're handing out stuff like that. Wait.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, 8.5.
I should have been mean to her.
Look, you know exactly. Hot chicks love when you're mean. He calls her stubby, and she's over there making out with him, for Christ.
I'm sorry, Rich. Go ahead.
out with him.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I just want to say, who the hell are these guys to be judging anybody? They're a bunch of messes themselves, especially Benji. And John's a fat flop.
I know. Benji's not even. Benji can't even get a date.
I can't have an opinion.
He's a douchebag.
Just because I'm an ugly mutant, I can't have an opinion.
You're way hot. Don't worry about it.
Now, you know what, Howard?
Insecure.
She's
As she takes her clothes off.
Actresses get very insecure when they hear one negative comment. They do.
No.
All right,
I gotta say,
Howard, can I ask you an honest question?
I'm just going to call my therapist after this.
Hey, Howard, can I ask you a question? On a scale, be honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give her?
9.
Wow, thank you.
I'm
High
serious.
praise
I'm
indeed.
not lying. I'm
Thank you.
You got a beautiful face, great lips. I like your boobs. They're real.
They are real.
I love that. Your ass is tight. Your stomach's flat. You got nice... I've seen you on the show. You're hotter than Buffy, I think.
Oh.
Buffy's got a weird nose.
Oh, God.
Right?
You know, she looks like that Mary, only hotter, Mary Stuart Master.
That's right, but way cuter.
And that's my type.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of Mary Louise Parker.
No, Mary
Louise Parker.
Mary Stuart Masterson?
Yeah, you know her?
The blonde, yeah.
You know, some Kind of Wonderful, all those John Hughes movies. But cuter, way cuter.
I never got that.
You're very hot. I mean, there's no debate.
Yeah, well, 7.5 is high up in there anyway.
7.5 fine, but she's hotter than that.
But she's no Pamela Anderson.
Right.
She's a different type.
Who is, really? Let's be honest.
See, I'd rather bang you than Pamela Anderson.
Really?
I'll tell you why.
You love Pamela.
I love Pamela, but I know Pamela would probably be laying there in bed thinking, oh, Stern's gross.
You're not gross at all. You're actually I always thought you were attractive. And no, I'm not seriously blowing smoke, but you're much more attractive in person than I would have thought.
Really?
I swear to God. Yeah.
Well, let me say something to you. I'd bend you over a sink and take you very hard and very fast.
Oh, wow, that's just how I like it. That's weird.
Good.
Yeah.
It's funny how that...
a compliment?
Right.
No, you're very beautiful.
Thank you.
You know it, and you don't have to have me saying it.
She's got one of them cute voices, too. Like,
it's not annoying.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness. What is going on?
How did I make an enemy out of you, Benji? I just want to know that.
That's Artie.
Benji.
That wasn't Benji?
Yeah, this is... yeah, it's
I can't see you with the monitor. I can't tell who's talking.
We both look alike.
Very similar look.
Oh, my God, we could be brothers.
Yes, Mark, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, a couple things. First off, happy birthday to you. You're a good man.
Thank you.
Emma, I just want to say that I called to defend you, but you're doing a damn good job on your own. So
Thank
I
you.
need me. And third, Benji, you are a train wreck. You're just jealous because you've never in a million years get a beautiful woman.
Benji could never get her, and that's the truth.
I think she has a nice body. If you take your clothes off, you're one of those girls that look much better with less clothes.
Well, I don't understand how a tight-fitted leather jacket hides my body.
It did.
Emma, are you
You're
married?
one of those girls that when you take your clothes off, guys will be surprised how good it looks.
Wow,
Emma, are you married?
No, I was married. I'm not married anymore.
I think your teeth are a little bit wrong, though.
Oh, my God.
My teeth?
It's perfect teeth.
I have perfect teeth. You can talk about a lot of stuff, but I have good teeth.
It's your teeth and your hair.
My hair is perfect.
It's not quite thick enough.
Oh,
do you want to feel my head of hair?
Yes.
Benji, you're just used to crackling like laying on...
How are all these guys...
I don't understand.
This is fun.
No, it's just one. It's just that this
Benji.
mutt in the
Benji,
corner.
look at your hair.
Benji's a mess.
Wait, what is my
hair?
The only thing fit about Benji's is hair.
And Benji, let's talk about your meatball-like eyes. Big, giant meatball eyes.
Yeah, they're wrong. Your eyes are wrong.
How good of a person
I don't even believe... You know what? I want to end this
your
discussion now. I want to end this because, you know what? This chick's hot.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Emma, you're beautiful. I love you.
Thank you.
Bye, Howard.
So far, it's like, how do you think she got on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got to be hot.
She's on the television.
She's a great personality.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Benji, you have hair like a pig.
Good. It's really good. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
You have a lot to work with.
That's who's getting me riled.
Yeah.
That's right there. That's beautiful.
There's a close-up on Benji.
Where do you start with that?
Oh, God.
We just put
Good times.
We have about 10 TV screens in here, and we just put Benji's face up on the TV screens. All right.
He's not bitchy like Sarah Michelle, at least.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think of Sarah Michelle? You get along?
She's lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah, whatever.
She's lovely.
Do you think it's funny that she tries to change her name from Geller to Galar?
Oh, God. Why are you why can't we talk about anal sex or something? Why do we have to talk about her?
What about anal sex?
What about it?
Into it?
Sure.
Really? Done it?
Yeah.
You.
Oh, God.
Fun girl.
Wow. I was trying
A lot you've done it?
Well, what's a lot?
I mean, like more than twice in your life?
Sure.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, God.
Keep asking for it, you'll get it.
Oh, it's really good. It's good. Yeah.
Hey, Lord of the Anal Rings. What do you think of that?
Hey.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you were married, huh?
I was married. Mm-hmm.
What happened?
You're so young.
I know. I was married at 22.
Wow.
Yeah, I was. Wasn't bright. It
Who'd you
wasn't one of
marry?
My shinier moments. A lovely person. Who was 15 years older than me, which was that right there.
That's insane.
That right there should have been the.
Never-
He was a big
Thinking
sign.
clearly. He was.
Yeah.
You know what? There's not enough years between you.
I like the music. What is that?
Emma Caulfield.
Oh, God.
Very special.
Yeah.
Tonight on E! True Hollywood
Oh,
Story.
I know. I am. I'm a true Hollywood story.
What is it, Doug?
Yeah, Howard, I just want to say happy birthday, and where does Gary get off talking about anybody's teeth?
Gary,
No,
who is Gary?
A spoken girl like this.
That was Benji.
Was that Benji?
Yeah.
Ah, all righty.
All right, bye. So
I was married.
you were married,
Yeah.
and
To an
someone
agent. He was an agent. Not mine, but he was.
and someone said you separated right after the honeymoon.
Oh, my God. You guys do your research. That's beautiful.
That's crazy.
What kind of a wedding is that?
You're a crazy chick,
God.
aren't you?
No, we didn't separate. I actually spent 3 years with a lot of, I tried. I really tried. But yeah, it was pretty much, it was done on the honeymoon. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how many years did you go out with the guy?
A year and a half.
And then you got married, and then on the honeymoon you realized you weren't into him?
That music is so...
Stubby Caulfield.
Oh, my God. You're
Realizes-
going to get an ass kicking.
That was already not Benji.
Oh, too interchangeable.
What did he have? Like, was that the first time you made love, and like he couldn't get it going or something?
No. There was never a problem in that department. No, it was.
Well, how do you realize on the honeymoon? I mean, that's like the
I-
happiest time.
I think.
Be honest. I would love to know this.
I was, I was in over my head from the very beginning, and I think.
You realized you wanted other guys?
No, I really was in a very unclear time in my life. I had just finished 90210.
Beverly Hills 90210. Who were you on Beverly Hills 90210?
You never mentioned her.
I played Brandon's editor girlfriend, Susan Keats.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all like a foggy haze.
It was like my second or third job, I think. I mean, I was really new to the business and really young, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And, I think I was just in that place where I really wanted some sort of stability and something, and I left the business for a while and got married. And
you were looking for family.
You left the business even.
I did. I went back to school, and I just was like,
what were you going to be?
Psychologist, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I majored in psychology. And,
So...
realized that was all the wrong path and
Wow.
got rid of that. And not got rid of that, that's harsh. I didn't mean that. He's lovely. We just were horrible together.
Was 90210 a bad experience?
No, actually I had fun.
Were those girls bitchy? Were they horrible? What's with Shannon Doherty?
She was gone when I got there.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen's a wreck, right?
What? I never heard that.
Oh, yeah, I've heard it. Go ahead, talk about that, Emma.
Tori's lovely.
Tori's lovely.
Tori's
I know Tori,
lovely.
yeah, but you didn't like Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Oh, God.
Why is that?
I didn't say that.
Full of herself?
I didn't say that at all.
Well, say it now.
We didn't really hang out. She...
Don't hold back. Come on.
Right.
She wasn't nice to you, was she?
She didn't like me.
Why?
I don't know why. She didn't like me. Don't know. She didn't like me from the very beginning, and that was
She was like a Benji.
Yeah. Because you're hot.
Because you're hot, right.
So now I'm hot.
How do you know when someone like that doesn't like you? What do they do to you? They ignore you? They don't talk to you? What do they do?
No, a little bit more...
Overt?
No, a little bit more subtle than that.
Oh.
Little undermining, little digs, little things here and there that, you would think were jokes, but really were serious.
What would she say?
No, there was a haircut incident at one point.
You cut your hair and she said something about it?
Yeah,
What did she say?
That I had, well, it wasn't to my face, so granted this is all
Hearsay,
but that I had copied her hair. Good times.
Good times.
God, what a bitch.
Stop it. I never called her a bitch.
Wow.
I won't do it now, no matter how much think.
Jerry, you're on the air. You're on with Emma Caulfield, and she'll be talking about her new movie, Darkness Falls. Someone said you're leaving Buffy the Vampire Slayer at the end of this year. Why would you do that?
The best analogy I can give is you know, imagine repeating your senior year in high school, I suppose.
Well, wait a second. It's great money.
It's a fun year.
Good money?
No.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, that's why you're leaving. You're not really giving up anything.
I've had a great time. This is the truth. I've had a great time, and that character has been so much fun to play, and the people have been great. Anya, yeah. Yes. She's just ridiculous and funny, and but it's just time. It's just time to go. There's not a lot of room.
Well, why can't you be on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and do your other projects as well?
Well, there's only so much. I was lucky I was able to do the film at all. I shot it concurrently. And, you know, we shot in Australia, so even that was, you know, it was very difficult. You know, you miss out on a lot. It's not about going and doing other movies or anything like that. It's really just about, it's just time to move on. Yeah.
Well, McLean Stevenson moved on from MASH. Big mistake for him. You have to
the show's over anyway. The show, I mean, more than likely it's not going another year. And my contract's up anyway. So.
There's a guy who says he's your ex-husband. Is his name Rick?
No.
Hello?
Rick? Oh. Yes, Rick.
I would like to say, Howard.
Yes?
Yes, I would like to say Natalie has the biggest bush I've ever seen.
Natalie?
Well, we don't want to hear about Natalie.
Tony, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Emma. I'm a huge fan of yours. I just want to ask you if you have sex with black men.
Do you ever have sex with a black man?
I've never had sex with a black man, no.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. I'm very proud of you.
What are you, a white supremacist?
Wow.
Oh, I'm just saying.
All right, thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Mutzi, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, I want to ask Emma. There's stories that her husband tried to bring several men into the bedroom on their honeymoon. That's why
is that true?
They're not. I mean, she likes the anal. He liked giving it, so maybe he was with men.
No,
I don't think so.
He never bought any.
Nothing like that.
No.
All right, buddy. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I like the anal stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're wild. Do you like you dress up for guys, lingerie, all that?
You know, basically, there's not a whole lot I won't do outside of defecation. That's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line.
That's an interesting line.
That's a pretty open field.
Would you be with another chick?
Yeah. If the guy I was seeing was into it, sure.
Never done it?
No.
Never tried it?
No, never came up.
No
put
girls.
Put it out there in the ether, and it just never.
No girls ever hit on you?
Not that I'm aware of, and I'm kind of clueless to all that anyway.
Shocked?
Yeah. Well, a lot comes before the line where you get the defecation.
Yeah.
Plenty of room.
I mean, yeah.
Like, for example.
Well, I mean, you know.
Corey Hemplo.
Lesbianism would certainly come before defecation.
Well, like I said, I'd be open
she's
to
open
it.
to
I
it.
just haven't done it.
Well, you're lucky. Robin wants to kiss you.
Oh, stop that.
Thanks, Robin.
Which is so great. What is it, Gary?
What are your thoughts on multiple partners not being another girl, like two guys?
Who wants that?
No,
I'm asking I'm just trying to get
Never happened, never was into it. I have a friend who actually fantasizes about that, and she knows who she is because she's listening, and that's just, no,
wow.
Never.
Do you ever do sex?
Well, I'm against it, I just never.
Ever been in a strange place and had sex?
Oh, plenty. Yeah.
Really? Outdoors? That kind of thing?
Uh-huh.
Really? I'm too nervous to do that.
You've never done it outdoors at all?
It's uncomfortable. Oh. I like a bed.
A closed-in room, locked doors.
I like doing it.
No, I'm with you. One public, well, you did it in the car.
I don't really need an exciting place to do it.
Everything inside, the air conditioning.
It's not about an exciting place. It's about just the moment taking you in a strange place.
I had oral in my car the whole time. I'm thinking, if we hit a bump, my wiener's gone.
That's it. You're gone.
And I don't want that. I don't want to be nervous. And what do I need to bang? If I'm into a chick, I don't need to bang her in a car. Let me take her home and bang her properly.
Let me just
sometimes,
say
the mood just takes over.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with needing excitement. It just happens.
So far, the mood hasn't struck me.
Robin knows what I'm talking
Absolutely.
about. Oh, Robin knows. Oh, yeah.
Robin was in San Francisco, and also this guy followed her to the ladies' room. He took her right over the sink in the bad place.
And give her anal.
Oh,
seriously?
Yeah.
She didn't even know his name.
Oh, stop. I learned it later.
What about bukkake? Are you into bukkake?
Wait, I don't know what that is.
Oh, all right.
What, bukkake?
Shouldn't know bukkake, Robin. Teach her.
I don't know what that is.
You know what? She's got to be into it if she draws the line of defecation.
She hasn't know what that said is. No. Maybe if I knew what it was.
You like giving guys oral?
Sure.
You enjoy that?
Oh, yeah.
You like receiving it, obviously?
Not as much as I like giving it.
Really?
Wow, now there's a girl.
Wait a second.
Something you don't hear a girl say often.
What are you doing tonight?
Did someone say she's not hot?
Hey now.
Oh, God.
Wow. Yes, Mark, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I was wondering if you ever thought about having Emma do a Lord of the Anal ring toss on Benji.
I think she'd like to.
Benji, you mind holding the ring toss?
I'd actually be honored to do it.
Yeah, well, I don't want to see that. Let's go to Jerry. Jerry, go ahead.
Hey, Emma.
Yes.
Hey, I want to know if you go to prom with me.
What prom? How old are you now?
I'm 30, but I was going to go back and do a reunion tour.
Well, I don't know that she wants to go to your prom with you.
Why not?
Yeah.
What about anal ring toss?
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Peace out.
Nick, go ahead.
Howard.
Yes.
I just want to wish you happy birthday, buddy, and I got a question for the lady.
Yeah.
Why is it it's always the hot girls get pissed when you tell them they're ugly, but if you tell them they're stupid, they just think you're crazy?
Well, I don't think anybody likes to be evaluated. And then she knows she's hot.
I wasn't pissed. I just
well, no,
thought he was wrong.
but somebody like
I'm not saying I'm gorgeous, but I'm certainly not stubby.
If somebody tells you,
but somebody, hold on, somebody's saying like Benji telling you that you're like critiquing you like that. He's a nobody. I mean, look at you, you're smoking hot, and he's a nobody. But why do the girls get so offended when you tell them that they're when you critique them a little bit?
Because any time you tell, all women are insecure about their looks. So are guys, quite frankly.
It really is true.
And you can really cripple a woman just by telling her. I see this with my girlfriend.
My
she's
girlfriend
beautiful,
too.
and she's
my girlfriend is smoking hot, and she's totally smart. But the second somebody makes the slightest comment about their looks, it's like I don't understand. They're like heartbroken.
I see it all the time. Yeah, my girlfriend would get affected by that, and she's beautiful. I don't even know why she would even pay attention to it, but she would take offense to that. What about a boyfriend? You got one?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, very new. Yeah.
Very new.
You haven't talked about it before?
No.
Who is this guy?
What agency?
What agency? Was it? I know it's not Benji. What is he, an actor?
Yes.
Of course.
Christ.
First time I've ever dated an actor.
I got to guess. Rick Moranis?
Oh, get out.
Cute. I really want you to just go away. Or why can't you just...
I'm Artie. That was Benji.
You're interchangeable.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you... So you've made love to this guy already?
Yes.
Yes. How long does it take?
Boyfriend.
Tell me something. Hot chick like yourself. How long does it take to get you into bed? Like, how long did you hold out? I'm sure there was a little game playing here. How long did you hold out?
With him? Oh, no, not very long. With him, no.
A night?
Well, I'd known him for a little while, so it wasn't like I just met him. He was actually in a group of friends, in a circle, so I had, hung out with him before, so it wasn't like I just, went out, like we were set up and then...
So how do you decide to start banging him?
He's...
Look.
Well, he's lovely.
Love.
He's very sweet. He's very attractive.
So what happened?
Obvious. What do you mean?
What show is he on?
He's not on a show.
Is he a movie actor? What has he done?
Guys.
What's he in? Why are you embarrassed?
Talk about my past relationships. That's so much.
Who do we care? Who did you go out with?
Oh God.
Who is it?
No one famous. But I mean, I've had my share.
Has the guy ever been in a movie?
Yes.
Or is he like a best boy?
No, he's
been in movies?
Yes.
So why are you so ashamed?
I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed.
Why are you uptight?
It's not. I am not uptight. I just said that
proud.
I do that I love anal and I'm uptight all the time.
Who is it, Ray Liotta?
No, he's no one. No,
he loves anal.
No, he's
young guy.
He's relatively unknown. Yes, he's young.
Younger than you?
Yes.
How many years?
6.
6 years.
Robbing
it's a baby.
Cradle. All right.
A baby.
A struggling actor.
No, he's not struggling.
Who is he? Haley Joel Osment?
I was going to say, if he's 6 years younger than him, he must be 16.
Right.
No, I'm 29, so he's 23.
All right.
Oh, you're 29?
Yes. What now? Is that another strike against me?
Just a little less hot.
Yes. A little less hot. Wow. Thank you.
Wearing panties today?
No, I never wear underwear.
Really?
No. Hate it.
Hate underwear?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Totally shaven?
Oh, God. Wow.
That's a yes. You love to shave it all.
You're
into that little girl thing, aren't you?
Oh, God. It's not so much what I'm into.
I'm going to tell you something.
You know.
I just had a flash here.
Yeah.
If you were my girlfriend, I would totally get into that little schoolgirl thing. I'd dress you up in little outfits, get you totally shaven. And you come in the room in your schoolgirl outfit. And I know you wouldn't be wearing panties, and I'd scold you for that, and I'd put you over my knee and have to spank you in your schoolgirl outfit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this.
I would totally dominate you.
I've done that, actually.
You've dressed up in a schoolgirl outfit? And then what happened?
Had a really good time.
Like, did the guy spank you? He put you over his knee? And how far did you go in the dressing? Like, did you wear glasses and...
You know, the little plaid skirt and the white tailored shirt and pigtails.
Did you have the white knee socks?
It was tied, actually. The shirt was tied.
White knee socks?
I didn't have the white knee socks, but I had those little, like, Mary Jane shoes.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, my God.
Good time.
That's cute.
Pigtails and the Mary Jane.
Ever been tied up in bed?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Not in a long time, though, actually. I really enjoyed it.
I'd tie you up.
Thank you.
Nothing funny about that. Oh, when I tie you up, you get tortured.
Wow, no, it's good. See, again, anything but defecation. I'm, you know.
I've tied up women. I told you about that.
Right. Yeah.
I tied up a chick right after I got divorced. I was seeing someone. I said, I'm tying you up. She goes, no, you're not. I don't like that. I go, that's just why I'm doing it. I took out I had some neckties, believe it or not. I have neckties.
Yeah, whose neckties were?
My dad's. You know, and I just like...
Your dad's neckties?
We were in a hotel, and I tied her arms to, like, you know, they have one of those metal beds? I tied her arms, and I spread-eagled her, and I tied her up.
Nice.
She's totally naked,
she
totally
got into
hot.
it, though, didn't she?
No, she was pissed because
really?
I walked out of the room. And I just left her there. For like 15, 20 minutes. I just put on the TV and started watching TV, and she's screaming, you better untie me. And I go... Then I walk in 20 minutes later to check her.
Yeah.
See if she's excited, if you know what I mean. I check her downstairs. Check the oil. She was totally turned on. Screaming, yelling, all pissed off. I hate you, blah, 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 blah. I said, you hate me? Okay. Now you're going to get punished. Now the punishment begins. Heated up the candle wax. I dripped it on her. Drove her nuts.
Wow. Did you feed her food or anything?
I had ice cream. I ate it out of a bad place.
Get out of here, you liar.
Jesus. Swear.
The Marquis de Sade?
Did not.
Wow.
She goes, oh, it's cold on there. I go, that's right. You bitch.
You're sick.
Oh, I was totally mean.
Wow.
Then I got my camera out, and I took disgusting pictures. I would get right up close.
Oh, no.
Like, take pictures of her private parts. Disgusting, dirty pictures. It was making her mad.
It's gross.
Do you still have them?
Yeah, I do. Then...
But there's no face in the picture.
No face.
So you wouldn't know.
Maybe you wouldn't know who she was.
Do you recognize this?
Then I got out the shaving cream and a bucket of water, and I shaved her completely.
She wasn't already shaved completely?
Nice.
And she goes, I don't want to be shaved completely. I said, who cares what you want? It's not about what you want. It's what I'm going to do.
I think every girl secretly wants to be dominated.
Yep.
I really do.
Then
no matter what they say.
Then I gave her worst nightmare. I let her look at my face. No, This is what I did. I blindfolded her, and every time she mouthed off to me, I began to tickle her. And she hates that. She was screaming, I hate you, just F me already. I said, I'm not ready to F you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then I gave her a little oral. What the hell?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Punched her in the face.
No, nothing like that. Then we watched Buffy. And then I banged her.
Nice.
I untied her for the banging.
Nice.
That's me.
Let her participate.
That's the lover I am.
That sounds
Tell me you don't want that.
Exciting.
You want that.
Of course.
Of course you want it. Did your new boyfriend do that to you yet?
Yeah. This baby you're dating?
Hey, stupid. I know you're listening.
This baby.
You got a woman here who's up for anal and everything else.
Yeah, this little fruit you're dating?
He's not a fruit.
When you do anal, ever have any accidents?
Have I what?
Have you ever had any accidents back there?
I don't totally know where you're going.
Well, let's say you had a big dinner or something and...
Oh, God! No. That is a no-fly zone unless prepared.
Oh, you're prepared?
Oh, yeah.
What do you do to prepare? Do you take an enema?
No, you just...
You just emptied? Completely empty?
You're clean.
You're clean back there. What do you do, take a nice bath?
Bath, scrub.
That's sexy.
Wax.
Scrub wax.
You're a sexy girl.
Thank you.
I like what your attitude is. This movie you in any good?
Yes, it's very scary.
Bring out the stack of Bibles, make her swear that it's good.
I swear to God, it's very scary.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a horror movie.
No, it's more of a thriller. Well, horror, maybe if you're talking old school horror. I mean, there's no gore.
Darkness Falls.
Yeah.
Opens January 24th in theaters everywhere.
Yeah. It's very scary.
Why is it scary? What is it like?
It's just, about this woman, this monster, this sort of
Are you the monster?
Otherworldly ghost. No. Otherworldly ghost. That's sort of redundant. She's
It's not scary. I thought you said it was a movie about marriage.
No, she comes back to sort of avenge her wronged death.
Nice.
And she takes place a lot in the dark, so there's a lot of,
You naked in it at all?
Darkness Falls. No, I do end up in a tank top, though.
You do? Tank top? And what, panties?
No, but, tight jeans.
No love scene?
No. No, I'm sure they'll save that for the sequel.
Shame.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
Let me play a little game with you.
Sure.
Where's Mike Walker? I don't even know.
Is he around?
Oh, here he is. I got him now. Mike?
Howard.
What do you say?
I say that if I'm going to be kept waiting, this is how I like to be kept waiting.
Right.
Except for one thing. If I were telling this as a phony item, and I got to the part, well, let's say I'm talking about Kevin Costner. So he's in the hotel room. He's got the girl. He's going to tie her up. So he gets some of his dad's ties.
Hey, I don't have a tie.
You brought your dad's tie?
I don't know. I had ties. It might have been ties my dad gave me at some point. What else am I going to do with it?
Yeah, he doesn't
By the
wear
way,
ties.
Emma should tell you about this terrible, scary spirit. It's kind of, I was reading the description. Emma, is this true? That the vengeful spirit takes the form of the Tooth Fairy?
No, she just had the nickname the Tooth Fairy, but she was never a Tooth Fairy.
Because that's what it says in the description.
Somehow that got started, and that's totally wrong.
Okay.
She was. It's never been about the Tooth Fairy.
How you look in a bikini?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you go on vacation, do you walk around little thongs and stuff?
No.
Just a bikini?
I'm not.
Do you walk around in a bikini?
I'm not that unabashed.
Do
I walk? Like on the beach, but if I go up to get a drink or something, I put a little sarong or something.
Yeah.
I don't like, showing off or anything.
Me too.
I don't mean showing off like, hey, look at me. I mean, like, I just don't like,
Are you ever in Stuff Magazine or any of those, Maxim, where you're hot and, almost naked?
FHM.
You did FHM?
Yeah, you actually talked about it.
What'd I say?
You said I looked hot.
Yeah.
I was in my underwear.
Nice.
It was like 5 pages or something. Yeah, good times.
Which issue?
Oh God, I don't know. It was a couple. It was the British one, and then it was here. It was last year. No, not Maxim. Loaded.
You pleasure yourself a lot?
Oh wow.
You're hot.
Come on.
I think.
You think you do?
I think one should be very in touch with their body.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you do that every night?
No, not every night.
No.
She set it up now and made it a curiosity, so now I'll have to find out. But he is somebody in the business, you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you go out on dates and stuff, do you wear like little mini skirts and no panties?
I'm pretty much, I definitely, like I said, I never wear underwear. Rarely.
So even when you go out on a date?
Oh, if I'm wearing a little skirt, I'll wear underwear.
You will?
That's just tacky, but
no. It's not.
Well, I guess not.
Don't you ever want to go to a restaurant and let your boyfriend stick his hand up your dress?
Sure.
Do you do that?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
You like to flash him occasionally, like maybe when the waiter comes by?
I think it's exciting to try to get away with things.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
What? Why are you interrupting?
And I love football. Can you believe that? And I cook.
Hey.
There you go.
You're a good catch.
Yeah, hey. All right.
And she likes to be spanked.
What does she cook? She's really cool and open, man.
Right.
You think she'd get into bikini for us?
I don't think so.
Not gonna happen.
No chance. I can tell. She's an actress.
She is pretty loose about things.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not tan either right now. It's not good. It's never attractive. I don't care how good you look. If you're pale in a bikini, that's just bad news.
Yeah, but you're kind of tan, no?
Mike Walker's pale. I think he's hot.
Yeah, I kind of like
subject
the dead
myself
look.
to Benji's wrath.
If only you're into defecation, you'd be perfect. All right, Mike's going to give us 4 stories. He's from National Enquirer. You can go to nationalenquirer.com. Mike has a game there for you to play, but now's the time to play right here.
All right.
All right, the name of the movie, of course, Emma Caulfield is in Darkness Falls.
Yes.
Mike, you're on.
Okay. Well, Jennifer Lopez just starred as a maid in Manhattan, but now she's doing some heavy-duty house cleaning at fiancé Ben Affleck's Hollywood bachelor pad. All the boy toys are going. His jukebox, his pool table, and his big king-size bed is already gone. Ben was philosophical, said a pal. He knew there was no way Jennifer was going to sleep in the same bed where he'd slept with so many other women.
What an ass. That's got to be fake. Any idiot who would let some woman change his apartment around.
I heard that goes on a lot. What are you talking about?
Guys are so pussy-whipped.
Yeah,
How does a woman respect a guy who... I don't get it.
Yeah, what's the point of being a movie star?
Yeah, what's the point? J-Lo comes in my house like she's got taste.
Sexiest man alive. Like, yeah, honey, throw out my jukebox.
She's only going to be there 6 months, and then he's going to have to retrieve all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, number 2 story.
Okay. We'll talk about a feeding frenzy. Visiting a Malibu pet store with his 2 young sons, rocker Tommy Lee was thrilled when staffers began feeding live mice to a snake. Said Tommy gleefully, "Isn't this great?" The boys were squirming in horror, just like their animal rights activist mom, Pam Anderson, probably did when she heard about the kid's day with Daddy.
A nightmare. Number 3.
Oprah Winfrey's personal trainer, Bob Green, cooked up a dandy diet trick to help her achieve her whopping 33-pound weight loss. He taped baggies filled with water to her thighs, upper arms, and butt before the 20-minute treadmill sessions that begin her daily workouts. Green told Oprah to think of the water sloshing around in the baggies as the fat she picks up every time she's tempted by her diet downfalls, fried chicken, and French fries.
All right, number 4.
Drew Barrymore, dining with a gal pal on the patio of a Malibu sushi joint, sweetly asked her waiter to fetch a bowl of water for her dog and dim the overhead light. No problem with the water, said the waiter, but the light is not on a dimmer switch. Sorry. But Drew kept insisting, as movie stars often do. So the waiter finally climbed up on a chair, removed the bulb, and Drew and her female friend dined in near darkness.
Yeah, well, if you were Drew Barrymore, you'd want it dark. All right, let's see. First story. One of these is fake. You have to pick it out, Emma, because you're in show business.
That's right.
Ben Affleck, J-Lo. J-Lo going to change his whole apartment around because she's marrying him. Tommy Lee watches mice being fed to snakes with the kids as they scream in horror. Oprah Winfrey, they tie baggies to her body. And finally, Drew Barrymore likes to eat in the dark. Big surprise there. Don't want anyone to see her eating. What do you think is the fake story, Emma?
I think the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
You don't think that Ben Affleck... You think he's such a man he would not allow J-Lo to change his apartment around?
Or that she would change it around.
Okay. Robin?
I'm not sure this week. I think it's the Oprah one. I don't think he does anything to her. I don't think he's taping anything to her legs. I don't think he does anything but say, "Would you please exercise?"
Well, Robin, this week I'm with you because I don't believe you could walk on a treadmill with baggies
tied around
with water. It just doesn't sound right. So I'm going to go with you on that one, Artie.
You know what? I might be there, too, because I can't believe someone would have to simulate what fat feels like for Oprah.
She already got fat.
If anyone's an expert on it, I think she gets it.
Good point.
All right, so, Fred, and what's your vote?
I say, technically, I don't think it's possible with the Oprah thing, but I don't think Ben is that pussy-whipped.
All right, so Fred and Emma.
Oh. Wow.
Sitting in a tree.
Wow.
Fred and Emma say Ben Affleck and J-Lo is the fake story. Robin, Howard, and Artie all say Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman of the South. All right, Mike, reveal the answer to Emma Caulfield, the star of Darkness Falls, opening January 24th in theaters everywhere.
Well, Emma, I'm sorry to tell you that you are not a winner, and this is amazing because I think this is the first time we've had three winners.
Wow.
Yeah. And Fred almost got it. Wow. So you're almost standing alone, Emma.
Wow.
But you know what? Fred, you said that you don't think it's possible. I actually picked the idea for this from somebody actually doing this. It was even weirder. They put a sack of potatoes on their people's shoulders. I mean, I thought that no one would believe that, so I tried the baggie.
Wow.
Mike Walker, thank you. Go online to nationalenquirer.com. The great Mike Walker. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, guys.
All right, one last phone call for Emma Caulfield, and then we have to end the fun. Yes, Joey, go ahead. Emma Caulfield, star of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Darkness Falls. Go ahead.
Hey, Emma, I remember you so well from 4 years ago at the Hard Rock Cafe when we were making...
Oh, come on.
And
that was you?
I'm not kidding.
Hi.
See?
God, it's so good to hear your voice.
I know.
Wow.
Well, Emma,
you sound great.
I missed you.
It's been an interesting morning hearing from your old boyfriend.
Yeah.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Both parents alive?
Mm-hmm.
Still married?
Yes.
Proud of you?
Yes. Very.
Ever walk in?
Always worried about me.
Ever walk in when your parents made love?
No, thank God.
No, you didn't.
No, they don't. I refuse to even think of it. It's just wrong for me. I don't know why.
Isn't it true?
I know that's horrible.
You live in L.A.?
Yeah.
Isn't it true you were driving around and you were a victim of a drive-by shooting?
Who told you that?
I know about it.
Oh, yes, it was true. On New Year's.
She was driving her car New Year's Eve. Tell Robin the story.
Past New Year's.
Yeah, this past New Year's, I was with my friend Carrie. We were a mile from my house. We were just actually getting ready to make a right to go the back way up the hills to my house. And this white SUV cut us off and opened fire on the car. And there was 45 shell casings around the car. Good times.
Your car was shot up 45 times?
No, there were 45 bullets, and somehow only 2 hit the car. And the one that should have killed her went right through the front of the windshield and should have pierced her heart, and somehow didn't. And the one hit my passenger side door and should have hit my back.
Why would someone want to kill you?
I think they just mistook us for somebody else.
Was that what the police think?
Yeah. It was daylight, so it was, you know.
You don't think it was Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
Oh, God.
Maybe someone really hated that musical episode of Buffy.
Are you completely shook up from that?
That sound effect.
Are you afraid to drive now?
No, actually, I haven't had any. Everyone keeps saying I'm going to have some sort of meltdown about it, but no, I had a sort of a spiritual experience after. About 5 minutes after I called the police, I just started laughing, and I was smiling, and I was really on a high for about 3 days, sort of.
Because, I can't believe I'm alive?
Yeah. And the very strange thing about that, as I don't know where this started, but I carry a little...
Mace?
A St. Christopher medallion on rosary beads. It's always on me when I
And you think that saved you?
Well, I had it in my hand for some weird reason when it happened. I reached out of my purse and was holding on to it. And I don't know why I did that. And I don't even remember doing it. And when we got back up from, ducking, I opened my hand and, I was like, oh my God, dude, look what I'm holding. And to say whatever it is, it was one of those experiences for me where it was like, all right.
Well, at least you're not a Scientologist.
No.
Haven't joined yet?
No, God, no. No, never.
Oh, I'm glad you're alive.
Good.
Thank you, me too.
I would hate to think of you dead.
Thank you.
And good luck to you with your
Did I wish
movie.
you a happy birthday?
You don't have to.
I did, I think, but I was off. And
We're ignoring my birthday this year.
I brought you this little bunny doll for you.
Oh, isn't that nice? From Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah, my little Anya.
Oh, wait, I'll come and get that in a minute. All right.
It's kind of narcissistic of me to bring a gift of me to you.
I like your gift. It's a doll of you.
You can give it to Bianca.
There you go. All right, listen.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you. It was lovely meeting you.
Very sexy.
That doll is hot. A little stubby, but it's hot.
Oh, clever.
Am I too tall for you?
No, actually, my boyfriend's 6'3".
6'3"?
Yeah, and my first boyfriend was 6'9".
Didn't you look odd together? I mean, you're 5 foot what?
5.
5'5".
The 6'9" guy, we looked very strange together, and that was not a pleasurable experience. That was the 17-year-old, the first.
Oh, I see. The first, that's who you lost your virginity to.
Yeah.
The 6'9" guy.
Yeah.
Those tall guys, they have big schlong?
Oh, wow. Yeah,
She had a big schlong. Did it hurt?
Very painful.
Wow.
Very painful.
Hey, you want to know something? What? I got the ultimate compliment yesterday.
What was the compliment?
My girlfriend told me she was sore from having sex with me.
Would she walk a long way?
Nice. Congratulations.
I made her sore.
My girlfriend gets sore after sex, but it's usually in her ribs.
You lay on top of her?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what she meant. How's that?
Did you tell her one time that was something you always wanted to hear?
No.
She just decided to say it?
She told me she was sore.
Good for you.
The 6'9" guy really hurt, huh?
Oh.
That was your first time. Oh, you poor child.
It was I twice with him, and I was done. I was ready to give up the whole thing, actually.
I mean, it barely would even...
It was just,
painful.
It was painful.
When you saw it...
That's gross. I shouldn't have volunteered.
That's all right. When he undressed in front of you...
Yeah.
Were you like, oh, my God, that looks frightening?
No, I was actually really kind of
excited about it.
Yeah, and then yeah.
And then it hurt.
And then it was just, yeah.
No one as big as that since, right?
No, thank God.
Thank God.
No, I couldn't take that.
Couldn't handle it.
Can she stand up completely and give him oral?
Yeah, the 6'9" guy.
No.
Almost, right?
Could you just walk right up to him? You were in his
I'm not
crotch.
a midget, for God's sake.
I didn't say you were a midget. John did.
Oh, God.
All right, listen. You're a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And I thank you for coming on. Emma Caulfield, see her in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, one of my favorite shows, and also Darkness Falls, a new movie opening January 24th in theaters everywhere. I hope it's successful for you.
Thank you.
Because if it is, then you can tell Sarah Michelle Gellar to go F herself.
Oh, stop.
Right? You can see that you're very resentful.
No, I'm not.
Tired of all the Freddie Prinze Jr. stories yet?
Oh,
did you go to the wedding?
They're lovely. No.
No, of course not, because they're not close.
Oh, my.
There's a good story there, but we don't have it.
Yeah, we'll never get it.
No, she's lovely. She's very professional. Yeah. She works very, very hard. They're lovely together. Lovely.
Tiffany Amber, Sarah
Did
Michelle.
anybody from the cast get to go to the wedding?
I think that's probably a question for Sarah.
Well, did Xander go?
I think that's probably a question for Nick.
Don't you think that's weird that you work with someone all these years and you're not invited to the wedding?
No, I'm sure they just they wanted it very private.
Who from the show got to go? Did the redhead chick go? No.
No, it was... I think
Why are you afraid to say that no one went?
I'm not afraid to say it.
Did anyone from the cast get to go to the wedding?
Did Giles go?
Did Mr. Giles go?
I think they wanted it just
Understood.
very close friends.
Then just say nobody from the cast went.
Nobody from the cast went.
Oh, God, what a bitch.
Stop it. She's not. She had...
Did the creator of the series, Josh Whedon, go?
No.
He did not. Did you think he would be invited?
Well, I don't know that he wasn't invited.
Oh.
I don't know about that. But
So he was invited and he didn't want to go?
I didn't say that either. I don't know. I don't know what Josh's status was on the wedding, but I do know that...
Would you have gone if she invited you?
Sure.
You would have?
Sure.
Right.
But, I having had a small wedding myself, I had 80 people at mine. I had no work.
But nobody wanted to go to yours. I'm talking about Sarah Michelle Gellar. I'm just kidding.
Ouch.
Come on, stop it.
I'm just kidding. It didn't hurt.
Didn't hurt at all. All right. We have to take a break. When we come back, we'll do the news, Robin.
All right.
That's where you get to shine.
I shine all the time. What do you
You're so pretty. And I'm not
Thank you. Everybody tells me that, but I feel
you really are.
You said it to Robin.
You're such a badass. You really are.
Thank you.
You too as well.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
All right, listen, we're going to take a break. Emma Caulfield, Darkness Falls. We'll be back right after these words.
Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby. 1, 2, 3. This is Howard Stern.
Hey, Robin, let's do some news. It's Friday. I thought Emma Caulfield was a real good interview.
Yeah, she was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Dig Zanel. Anybody who digs Zanel's all right in my book, huh?
Your kind of girl.
My kind of gal. Hey, how about that Emma Caulfield with her anal?
Yeah.
I had one of those awkward moments with her. Like I was saying goodbye to her. I think we were supposed to kiss goodbye, but I don't really know her. So I didn't kiss her goodbye. But I think she wanted to.
Oh, she was like making the move and you resisted?
It was a little, yeah, I didn't know.
You rejected her?
I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Like, we were like, hey, goodbye, but I just met her.
I noticed that, actually.
Some guests I do kiss goodbye when I just meet them.
I know. Some people you get very friendly with.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you, if an actress really had any balls, it'd be so different if they would change their name to Stubby Caulfield.
Why? I don't understand why you're saying that.
Because, I
don't even want to give people the impression she's not hot.
No, she's real hot.
Yeah.
Just be a funny name for an actress.
You know who you got to talk to? After that whole thing went down, Stuttering John was telling me, I went back to the office, and he goes, and he was being totally serious. I wasn't going to around. He goes, you know what? I think she digs me.
Yeah, he said she fell in love with him because he criticized.
Yeah, he goes, I think that the criticizing didn't work. He goes, she was rubbing up against me. I think she likes me.
Yeah, it's like swept away. He belittled her, and then eventually she became his love slave. I think she digs me.
He's the only one that's totally convinced.
She didn't dig him at all.
Benji, she hates you.
Oh, please.
Well, all women hate Benji.
Yeah, I was like, join the club.
You know what the funny thing was? There was a publicist that was here, and I was actually... I'm not joking around. She's pretty cute. And I had actually sort of had her convinced that maybe going out on a date with Benji wasn't the weirdest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And she was sort of thinking about it.
Yeah,
and then Benji started in, and she goes, oh, I'm so repulsed by him.
I bet you $100 that if you asked her, she would date, like she'd consider a date. If she didn't have a boyfriend, she would date me.
Yeah. Who cares?
I mean...
I got the feeling at the bottom.
Okay, what, because she rubbed your belly?
Yeah, she was just like...
She was being nice to you, you dummy.
That's the other thing. She's very nice. You could tell she's just like a good person.
Right.
I think you're misreading those signs.
Okay,
So wanting to think he's hot.
You know, John, you're not hot. I'm not hot. Nobody on this show is hot, except for Robin.
I'm not even hot.
I tell you, he put up a 2-shot of me and Benji, and whoa, God, if we could be brothers.
There's nobody hot on this show.
Man.
The end of that. We're in radio.
For a reason.
For a reason.
Oh, man.
How about when they hired me at Channel 9 to do my first television show, they were trying to figure out ways to make me look less awkward.
Is that the word they used, awkward?
Yeah, well, the guy who ran things over there was like, you should stay seated and don't wear any short-sleeve shirts.
Oh, God.
Well, they would always talk about the trouble they would have trying to figure out the angle to shoot him if he stood up.
Well, they hired the Goodyear blimp and put a camera up there and shot me from up there. Now, I'm very, very tall, and tall people better be seated on television. It's best to be seated. And I stayed seated until we started doing sketches and stuff, and then I made my physicality a part of the joke.
Yes.
Turning a negative into a positive.
Your physicality.
Yeah.
It's part of my character.
We need to see your physicality.
Danny. Hey, Danny, you're on the air.
Howard, how are you?
Hi.
I want to ask you a question, Howard. You and your wife broke up. My girlfriend just left me, and I am devastated. I don't know what to do. I feel like a punk, but I came home one day, and she had stolen everything I own in my apartment, and I'm heartbroken. I don't know what to do. I want to hate her. I want to be mad at her, but on the other hand, I feel like my heart's been ripped out.
Dude, call the police.
I don't know. What could I charge her with? You know, I mean, she lived here. She could say that it was her stuff. It wasn't. You know, she moved in here. She didn't have anything.
Ugh.
And I took care of her.
Terrible, terrible. I don't know what to tell you. The courts are against men now.
It's unbelievable.
And they feel that, you know, we work and the other people don't work, but they have no problem handing over all your money and possessions. It's sick. I don't say women don't deserve something in a divorce, but it's gone completely out of control. I think if you work, you know, man and a woman work, you split things 50-50. Other than that, the arrangement going in has to be changed.
I still say, look at what you're promising when you go in. That's what you promise.
Yeah, I mean, it's a legal contract, and you got to really look it over. Chris, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, buddy? King of all Steelers fans here, buddy.
All right, go ahead.
For the big game. Where's your boy Marco Battaglia, man? I haven't seen him anywhere.
He's on Pittsburgh. He plays special teams, and I don't know what else, but I know he played.
Yeah, it was a big play this week. I figured catching tight end, my man would be sitting in there catching the ball, but they haven't thrown him in. I was just wondering if you heard from him, if he's sitting there on the team or not.
I know he got to hand out towels last week.
That's a good one.
No, he's playing. He's in there. He was, in fact, you could see him on TV.
Oh, all right. Well, there's a big game this weekend, as everybody knows, and I'm begging you. Artie, I love you so much, man, but I really don't want him betting on my team this week. He's a mush.
I'm not going anywhere near it, man.
There you go.
So much, Artie.
That's our favorite of you. Robin, go ahead. What's in the news?
All right, a lot of weird little things going on here. Shaquille O'Neal, they say, has not only gotten married, he changed religions. He's become a member of the Nation of Islam.
Right.
But he's trying to keep it quiet because there's such anti-Muslim sentiment right now, they say.
No, it's he's hanging out with Farrakhan, and Farrakhan is an infamous anti-Semite and hater of white people, and if Shaquille O'Neal wants to maintain his positive image and get all of those endorsement deals he gets, it's probably not real good to be hanging out with a creep like Farrakhan.
Well, what happened to him?
Yeah. Which one? Shaquille? Well, I think a lot of these brothers get gotten a hold of. And they want, you know, a lot of them come...
He's a happy-go-lucky guy. I've been hearing all kinds of things like he's depressed. He doesn't know what to do with himself. You know.
Well, these are guys...
He wants to become a police officer when he leaves basketball.
Well, these are guys who grow up with very little guidance. And they have very screwed up backgrounds. As you know, Shaquille's father left him.
Yeah.
Was raised by a different guy. And that's got to be a major, major issue for this guy. God only knows what went on. Sure, I'm sure he was raised by a bunch of screwballs. Who knows? Yeah. I don't know.
That Genie movie couldn't have helped his psyche.
I know I was raised by a bunch of screwballs, and, you know, I mean, most people are. And,
you haven't become a Muslim.
Well, I've done some other dumb things.
So, you know, I'm hoping he's okay out there.
I mean, that's like saying, I'm Shaquille O'Neal, the whole world likes me. What can I do to screw it up? I'll throw in with our answer to Osama bin Laden, Farrakhan.
I mean, I can understand if a guy had absolutely nothing and nothing going for him. Maybe Farrakhan's rap would work. But this is a guy who's doing great.
Makes no sense. I've met Shaquille. I've had him on the show. Seemed like a happy guy.
Yeah, I like him.
He wants to do something dumber than throw in with Farrakhan. He wants to get married.
No, they said he already got it. He did that dumb thing.
Oh. Well, I guess he got married. He lost his marbles. I take it all back. Now I know exactly what happened. He got married. He became miserable.
He just got married. He's miserable already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it can happen that fast.
Hey, look at our last guest. He got divorced right after our honeymoon.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Just married. I was looking at the review in the New York Daily News. Is this? The Post. And they gave it 1.5 stars. That's the movie with Brittany Murphy and Ashton Kutcher.
Yes.
But he swears it's a good movie. He swore when he was in here.
He enjoys looking at himself. Well, sometimes the worst reviews make the most money.
Yeah, Adam Sandler seems to be review-proof. So
yeah, built a career on it.
Rosie Perez, who's also a friend, she's been here a couple of times. She's going into that Frankie and Johnny at the Claire de Lune, which is on Broadway right now. And I guess you spend a lot of time naked.
Oh, yeah?
In that show.
Great.
She's going to be naked?
She's going to be naked. But
I'm going to go see it.
In Cindy Adams' column today, she says it's been a long time since Do the Right Thing, so don't expect to see on stage what you saw in that movie.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's even funnier.
Gravity has worked, she says. So
that's a weird
warning
move.
You.
So she's naked in it.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember her cans and Do the Right Thing?
I sure do. They couldn't be that bad now.
With the Ice Cube there?
Uh-huh.
That was really good.
So I just thought I'd give you a heads up. You can go see that.
She's a very nice girl. I'm going to go take my camera. I got naked pictures of Rosie Perez.
They'll probably say no flash.
Yeah, but who listens to that? I'll be doing a shoot. I'll go, hey, baby, turn to the left.
And porn king Al Goldstein was yanked off a commercial flight after asking an airport security screener whether she was a real blonde.
Jesus. It's funny.
He's a charmer.
Kelly Noble's a screener at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, burst into tears when he allegedly told her that if he were to have sex with her, he'd want her to keep her uniform on. Well, what kind of thing is this to be saying while you're getting through security?
He's a sick man. Oh, creep.
Oh, man.
He turns 67 today. He was removed from the flight on Wednesday.
I can't wait to go see Rosie Perez naked in that play.
You're still back there.
Yeah, why are you moving so fast? I'm going to go in there. I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to use my cell phone. That's funny. That's what I'm going to do.
Cell phone?
Yeah, I'm going to leave my cell phone on.
Oh, boy.
And then, like, when it rings, I'll be, hello? Like, not even whisper. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm at a play now. I can't talk to you. I'm taking pictures of a naked Rosie Perez. She's naked. She's 3 feet from me.
I'm at the Claire de Lune.
Yeah. I'm at Claire de Lune. Come on over. There's a naked actress running around.
I'm at the Claire de Poon.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Sir, you're trying to do a play.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Wait, I got a call.
Hey, man, let's get a case of Heineken and go see her boobs.
That'd be a funny, phony phone call thing to do. Not a phony phone call, but one of those candy camera things. Sit in the audience and just use your cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you remember John went to the producers and brought a miniature TV to watch the World Series?
But there have been instances where the people on stage have actually stopped and started talking to the people with the cell phone.
Yeah, I just go, hey, hold on 1 minute. I don't want to miss anything. Put it on pause.
Tony Danza was in some play. It was like 4 hours long, and a guy in the front row fell asleep, and Tony Danza threw water on him.
The guy should have gotten up and kicked Tony Danza's ass.
That would have been good.
Oh, I love it. Like, you know what? Hey, Tony, try and keep us awake with your acting. Not with water. Oh, that's funny. Hey, look who's on the phone. Puck from The Real World. Remember him?
Sure.
Puck?
Hey, good morning.
What's up?
Oh, man. Drama.
What's the drama?
Did you guys catch that show last night with Corey Feldman?
Yeah.
I was up for that show. I was going to be on there instead of Survivor Chick. That show's horrible.
Yeah, you would have been good on that.
Did you see the show that I did, though, where I spit on the black guy because he's talking about my wife?
No.
Oh, man, you got to watch MTV, Howard. What are you thinking?
Wait a second.
This the real... Go ahead.
You're talking about a Real World Reunion?
No, it's a challenge battle of the sexes, man. It's in Jamaica, and I make girls cry.
What time is it on? I'll watch it.
10 p.m. on Mondays. And I don't want to promote any MTV stuff. You know, I don't care.
I'm a fan of Puck's. I think he's good at this reality.
Great. That was one of the best years of the Real World.
I'm telling you, I crush it. I make these girls cry.
It was the only year I watched it, really.
Was he the first
I watched it when the drunk girl was on.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, she was great.
Anybody out of control, I'll watch.
That's right. I got a mullet.
Dude, are you working at all? Or you got a real job, or are you still just...
No, I'm blacklisted. It's like being Steve McQueen over here.
So what do you do for a living now?
Just raising my kid. I have a little kid named Bogart.
Yeah, but how do you feed the kid?
Yeah, I mean, like, how are you making money?
I'm still on that speaking tour.
Oh, yeah, he goes to colleges and lectures. And...
Yeah, that's the thing. Until I get some kind of commercial or movie, I'm just making my bills. I got married, though, on the show. It's pretty good.
All right, I'll check it out.
How's he going to get a commercial or a movie?
He's not.
I'm not, huh?
What does Puck lecture about?
I don't know.
I'm delusional, man. I'm going to give up pretty soon and just go get a regular job.
Yeah. Keep it real.
You have to get a radio job, Howard? Come on.
I'm sure you could. Hey, Puck, I got to go.
All right.
All right, brother.
He's still trying.
He's still working it.
How many times?
Remember, Puck, you got thrown off even the show you were good on.
How many times do you think people in show business have had to go, hey, Puck, I got to go?
Very common phrase.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Goldstein's excuse for talking up the security person this way was that he was just trying to make a little small talk. And he denied making any sexual remarks. So I guess that'll be another trip to court for Al. But he missed the plane. I never understand it when very, very wealthy people get into trouble with the law.
Yeah, you think their lives are perfect.
Yeah, but the heir to the Max Factor fortune, he has been on trial for using the date rape drug on 3 women.
Well, he must be a real mess.
Raping them. And now they say he's gone missing. They don't know where he is. He didn't show up in court the other day when he was supposed to.
He's on Surreal World.
He is presumed to have left the state. The last time he was seen, he was driving away from his beachfront home in Ventura, California with his dog and his SUV. So they think he might be on the run from this case that he's involved in. So they're looking for Andrew Luster, the heir to the Max Factor fortune. And we talked earlier today about the psychiatrist who tried to get one of his patients involved in a plot to kill about 5 people. His name is Richard Karff. He's 50 years old, and he's being held without bail after he tried to buy a gun and a silencer from an undercover police officer after his patient turned him in. It seems that he had had an affair with one of his patients, a woman patient who was seeing him for about a year, and then it went sour, and I guess he told his patient that he wanted to kill her and 4 other people all in the same room.
I can't, now that I'm in therapy, I can't imagine my psychiatrist saying, listen, I need to tell you something. I got to kill a few of my patients. I just can't imagine that moment. I don't know how you get... Listen, look, I banged one of these girls I'm helping, and I got to figure out a way to kill like 4 or 5 patients.
Right, so could you get me a gun and
can you imagine?
Get these patients into a room so I can kill them all at the same time? And
at what point do you go, I think my psychiatrist is crazy.
I thought I was crazy, but he's really crazy.
He's really crazy. He needs me to talk to him.
He just turns to you and goes, if you could stop your whining for 2 seconds and listen up.
Hey, here's a guy with real problems.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. They were turning people away. He still had patients scheduled for yesterday after he was arrested. So this woman shows up at the office to do her normal session, and they had to say, well, your psychiatrist has been arrested for trying to kill someone.
Yeah, I might have to call him and go, I think I have to discontinue our sessions. They say, no, you have to come in here and discontinue the sessions. I go, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Rob. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, the other funny thing about this is they told the woman he wanted to kill that he was making threats against her. So she called him and confronted him. She's a brave woman. After she confronted him, she got so scared she called police, too.
Right.
Because apparently he didn't deny that he was after her. You're going to take a phone call?
Nah, I'm going to listen to you. Yeah, okay. You're more interesting than
all right.
any phone call.
And this was an interesting story today. A Muslim stopped a fire at a synagogue.
Wow.
Yeah. Everybody's very excited. The Jews are calling this guy, Syed Ali, a hero.
Yeah. See, the world is becoming a better place. I had an observation.
What?
And maybe you find this, too. Remember, I mean, for years now, we've been hearing groups screaming about there's too much violence on TV and too much violence in the movies. Have you noticed since 9/11, we do not hear a peep out of these people?
No. They say more violence, the more the better.
Seriously, it has changed people's... Because you know what? There's so much violence in the world. How can you complain about the violence on TV? Yeah. It's it's an issue that's disappeared.
The TV didn't start it.
I love that aspect. If there's anything positive that's come out, it's shut up some of these nudniks who thinks TV affects people's lives.
Yeah, they're not even watching TV over there in Afghanistan.
Right.
Meanwhile, Syed Ali, he had a person come into his gas station. He was, pumping gas in Brooklyn, I think. And the guy asked him for a couple of gallons of gas and a can. And then he saw him walk right out of the gas station across the street to a synagogue and start pouring the gasoline around. And then he came back and ordered more gasoline. When Syed saw him pouring the gasoline, he called 911 and reported it to police. And then when the guy came back to the gas station, he refused to sell him any more gas. And so he broke up that attempt to burn down the synagogue, and he's being called a hero.
He's an honorary Jew now. Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, that girl that you interviewed, that was perhaps the best interview I've heard of a celebrity in, 15 years.
I agree.
Should be nominated.
Yes, Emma Caulfield. Great interview. She really was very forthcoming.
I mean, what, Benji rated her football and she can cook.
Check her out.
200 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Check her out on E! I guarantee, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer for that matter, and I'm telling you, I think she's a way hot.
Oh, I've seen her on that show.
Gorgeous.
She is. She's a cutie.
Yeah.
Benji's butt ugly.
Well, of course she has eyes look like meatballs. Thank you.
Be good.
Right.
And I still have to ask what's going on in the go-go clubs in Jersey, because now they say this woman is 41 years old who's accused of abusing these children. She was found. She was actually turned in by a guy who picked her up and was helping her out. He saw her crying on the street the other day. And so he went over to her, and she said, she didn't have any money, and she had just gotten here from North Carolina, and she needed some help. He drove her around to a couple of go-go clubs where she said she could get money, and she was unsuccessful. So finally she said, can we just hang out at your place? So he took her home. And he had her there for a couple of days. I don't know what they were doing.
Boy, that guy's some operator.
But all of a sudden, they're sitting there watching television one day, and the story comes on. And she said, oh, turn that off. That's too depressing. I don't like the news. And as he was going to turn it off, her face flashed up on the TV screen, and he realized he was with the woman who had tortured these 3 kids. And he ran out of the house and called the cops and turned her in.
Anytime you meet a 41-year-old stripper, have her arrested immediately. Because she's up to something bad.
Find that out and you go, you're no whore, you're a murderer.
Rob, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Rob.
Not too bad. Hey, what the hell was up with Corey Feldman last night? Did he turn into a wuss or what?
I don't know.
I didn't see the show yet.
Oh, it was brutal. He is so whipped it's not even funny.
All right, there you go.
All right, a report on Corey Feldman. Also in the news, there was a woman who left her children to go spend some time with her online suitor. Did you see that? She met a guy online. He said, come visit me. So she left her 7-year-old and 4-year-old in the house alone.
Nice.
For something like a week. They had run out of milk, and they were left to eat just dry cereal. And they even lost power for a while when a power outage turned off the electricity in the apartment.
But there is good news. She hooked up.
Yeah, it's going to be a successful relationship.
Cool. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and finish up right after these words.
And now, a tall, old woman who looks like a man.
I don't know.
Being
Stuttering John here with B. Arthur.
Hey, babe, what do you think about Howard Stern?
He made some nasty cracks about me, so I don't listen to him anymore. I used to listen to him and go, oh, how could he say that? But then when he hit me, I thought, oh, that son of a bitch. You know?
Yeah, but he equally offends everybody, you know.
Oh, I know that. I know that. It sort of reminds me of what they used to say about Hitler. You know, that first they came for the Jews and I didn't do anything, and then they came for something, and then they came for the homosexuals, and then, you know, and then they came for me. You know what I'm talking about?
The Howard Stern Show.
Keep it real up in the field, live.
Keep it real up in the field, alright?
The Howard Stern Show.
So, back to you, Stuttering John. How's everything?
The Howard Stern Show.
Trying to keep it real up in the field.
Aight.
Keep it real up in the field, live.
Speaking of things, how do you feel about Tommy Mottola being no longer the head of Sony Records?
I feel... I don't feel anything.
Okay. I know you know him.
No, I like Tommy. It really doesn't impact me at all, but I think it is somewhat the end of an era. Tommy was very, very influential. He is the guy who masterminded Mariah Carey's huge record sales. He led that company through a lot of great years. And I think we're seeing the end of an era of the great record mogul, Tommy Mottola. But I think he's going off to start his own record label or something like that.
Yeah, that's what he says. But whenever they kick you out, that's what you say.
Did they kick him out?
It sort of sounds like they said it's been rumored for a long while now that he'd be leaving.
Oh.
So it didn't sound like Sony wanted him to stay. He was asking for a lot of money, they say, and Sony wasn't kicking it up. So
all right.
Apparently they didn't want him to stay.
I mean, I like Tommy. I always like to have a friend in high places. So I don't know that it would have ever
better get to know the new guy.
That would be Benji. He's about as outside as you can get.
I didn't know if they wanted to go that far.
Personally, I'm hoping they're going to make Harvey Leeds the head of Sony.
That would be great.
Or Ross Zapin. Steal him away from DreamWorks.
Have they ever thought of Ross in that kind of a role?
Ross is like the number 3 guy at DreamWorks. They might as well get the number 3 guy who's hungry and wants to win.
Yeah? He's the number 3 guy?
Yeah. I'm thinking if Sony could get Ross Zapin to run the whole thing, it'd be awesome.
Wow, I had no idea Ross was number 3.
Yep, he's the number 3 guy. So there's a rumor that he's going to take over Sony.
Please tell me there are only 3 guys in that organization.
There's 3 guys.
Oh, Robert.
No, Ross is a big player.
I'm amazed.
So they're saying either Steve Leeds, Harvey Leeds, or Ross Zapin will take over Sony Records. And Crackhead Bob is being mentioned.
Has he been mentioned too?
That's right. That's it.
Well, somebody called up a little while ago about Surreal Life, the WB show that debuted yesterday with MC Hammer and Emmanuel Lewis and Vince Neil and Gabrielle Gutierrez and a couple of other people. Here we have Corey Feldman today to say he does not like the way the WB network has been promoting the show. B1.
It seems that WB Network took a very lowbrow approach in advertising the show. It seems to me that they're beating up the celebrities that went out on a limb to do the show for them, which is very disgraceful to me. You know, I mean, it's a bit nauseating to think that the network that's going to go spend millions of dollars on a high-profile primetime show like this is going to go and degrade the very cast that's on the show.
I guess Corey not realizing the goof is on them.
Yeah, you didn't get it. They bought the line that it was going to be positive.
Yeah.
Corey not in on the joke.
I don't think any of them were.
Yeah.
Hammer and Emmanuel definitely did not sound like they were in on the joke yesterday either.
Yeah, I think they were all ready to believe that somebody had something for them to do for a good reason. Brittany Murphy is the star of Just Married, which is not getting great reviews in the paper today, but here she is on how she enjoyed making this movie, B4.
I've never had so much fun at work in my whole
Glad you had fun.
life. This whole entire experience from beginning to end, every single component was an absolute blast and a treat. Just the biggest blessing ever.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Because she was getting porked in her trailer from Ashton Kutcher.
They swear their romance developed after they finished filming. Leonardo DiCaprio has 2 movies at the box office right now. You have to decide which Leo do you want to see, the one with the Irish accent or the one without?
Wow.
The one without is called Catch Me If You Can, and here Leo talks about his first meeting with director Steven Spielberg. A1.
I thought, okay, here I'm going to meet with Steven Spielberg. He's going to have his own agenda for how to make this movie.
Yeah, he's the director, stupid.
He's going to come in and sort of push me around and say, this is what you're doing, kid, you know. And I couldn't believe how much he, you know, embraced a young actor and his ideas. And he was, you know, he had the attitude of, you know, of a young independent filmmaker.
Young.
Oh, Spielberg still has young ideas.
Yeah.
Here's Leo on the period in his life when Titanic made him a superstar. A2.
I think for me it was a reflective time in the sense that I just really wanted to stay on my course, which was, you know, I want to continue to make movies with great filmmakers and have play different characters and have different experiences.
All right, I don't care.
Nathan Lane is in something called Nicholas Nickleby.
Yeah, I know.
They had made that into a movie.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, remember it was on Broadway several years ago and it took 8 hours to see it?
Yeah. You had to spend 3 days watching it.
Well, Nathan Lane is doing it in theaters, I guess. And here he is on advice he would give to the film's newcomers about the corrupt business of show business. A3.
I hate newcomers, first of all, because really, I don't want the competition myself. What would you say? Well, I just, you know, there's corruption everywhere, not just in show business, but you know.
Hold it, the wall you're talking to just fell asleep. Wonder if he draws the line at defecation.
I wish we could get him in here to ask. And the Hour's Claire Danes with us this morning. Claire loves to know the ending of a film before she sees it. She was asked if she wanted to reveal the ending of her movie then. A4.
I'm sure audiences of America, you know, don't like to know the endings first, but that's just my personal preference.
You're so quirky and such an artist.
I get so nervous, you know. I
like to know the ending to the movie.
I just need to be...
And guess what? The Titanic sinks.
Slightly relaxed so I can enjoy whatever it is I'm reading or watching on the screen.
She's reading the screen? Okay. A5 is Claire talking about her first meeting with Meryl Streep.
And the first thing she did before I could, you know, speak, utter, oh, my God, I adore you, you know, she just
squatted on my head and farted.
I mean, it's really, you know, big, embracing hug. And that's her attitude, you know. She's very, very warm and very...
Making a movie's like summer camp. You meet all the new campers.
Right, and everybody has to greet each other.
All excited.
You're a little community for a while.
Yeah. Great.
Well, that's what's happening.
Thank you, Robin. It's time to say goodbye to my little community.
Oh.
For a while.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Take care. Brush your hair.
All right. We'll see you Monday.